welcome to another episode of the John Papa.
Winners are grinners.
We are,
Ready
except
to
for
rock and roll.
Ferrari. Nobody gone you again, huh?
So I got a good tan, so
Nah, you had a good day. You had a good 4 days. Do you go 4 days there?
I didn't go on the Thursday. I went on the Friday.
Friday,
at,
Saturday.
The purist day.
5
that's
5 a.m. We went,
Every day?
and then Saturday was just normal 12 o'clock,
Was it?
and then Sunday was just turn up.
Was
for
it a good race?
It actually was a good race until the
Action-packed.
end. But until
Was
the
it
end,
action packed?
the end was a disaster. But
Yeah.
they tried. They made it purely for the Drive to Survive fans.
Yeah.
So, yes.
Of course, as they're trying to.
Stack the ball
It's just
up.
dramatized
Second-
garbage
yeah.
now. Just
It's
like
second-
every
sport
sport.
now.
What happened?
Yeah.
Second last lap, safety car.
Nah,
then they released them,
Yeah.
and then it was carnage.
Of course
it was
it was.
carnage.
So there was a
everywhere.
smash on lap 54. They went around twice, and then they called the red flag on 57. And then we want to go racing again. And then they went racing from a standing start. And then there was carnage on the first lap, on the 57th lap, which is becoming the 58th lap because
Yeah.
across the line. And it was just a disaster.
crazy.
Then they ended the race rolling.
Ridiculous.
That's the worst.
Yes.
Ridiculous.
I always remember,
And Alpine, the team Alpine did a Carlton. They got to the last lap and they crashed both cars together.
Into each other.
Both crashed
The
together.
French frogs.
Oh, God.
The frog eating.
Really?
Yeah. They'll be eating snails tonight on the Emirates flight, first class.
They were there and
Gone.
then bang.
Unbelievable.
It was like watching Harry Mackay and Kerno go for the same ball.
Both going for the same ball and bang.
Man.
That's what it actually was. Mackay and Kerno going for the same ball.
You know, during the game, that was my biggest stress for the whole game. I was watching that game. What are they doing? Anyway, listen.
Deary me.
We stole that in a way, and this is
It was slightly highway
and
robbery,
someone else thought the same.
It was
Let's have a look
highway
at
robbery.
this.
Who's this?
New South Wales Police. I just want to report a bit of a theft. Yeah. Carlton stole 4 points up there today against GWS. I know it was a great game. Who was my best on? Okay, 1 vote to Doherty, 2 votes to Cripper, and 3 votes to the umpire.
I want to hear him say his name.
I actually got a funny story.
Orange.
Daniel Gorringe.
She's a
Gorringe.
Yeah, Gorringe.
The only thing that
I was thinking orange.
Yeah.
Orange.
funny that he pops up. Like everyone's like loving his videos and his content and all that, and he loves Carlton.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
such a
Does he?
I don't want to name who it was, but an ex-player said to me, "Geez, imagine if he actually showed half the passion when he played."
Do we know the person?
I like
Do we know
it.
the person?
Yes, we do know the
Oh,
person.
that is fantastic,
know the
mate.
person.
You know what? For a top 10, you're not.
Initials,
you're not
I'll
wrong,
just
mate.
write them on.
Nah, I don't. Nah, leave it. Okay. Yeah.
I missed it, but we'll get it. Anyway, listen, we need a coffee.
I'll write it down for you when you think you do that. I'll tell you who it was.
All right.
No one.
Hey, how we going? Bada bing, bada boom. Yeah. Yeah.
Fuck, he's in green.
We stole
He's
it.
green.
You stole it. Yeah, yes. Just like we steal the free coffees off you. Hey? All right. Bring him in. All right. Paul's got to pick him up. All right.
I know.
All right. Done. Bye. Yep.
All right, yep, thank you,
All
sir.
right. Is that... Yes, I could see. In
Jesus.
case people zoom in.
All right.
Let's go. Let's hear it.
Let's hear the Red Bull crack. Well, Max Verstappen.
Look
me.
at this. There's just COVID all over the salad there.
What a bloody dog.
My apologies.
You weak dog. Oh, whoops, I can't say that.
No, you can't relax, man.
Wait up. Shh.
That's techie.
That's for Super Max.
This is it, mate.
All right, let's do that because you've got to do the
Oh.
Dio por con la patatina.
Yeah. All
All right, shall we out? Come on.
I'm
waiting for the
Via.
Get out. Even the dog likes chips from
Schnitz.
Schnitz.
Northlands.
Northlands.
Northlands. And let's have a quick look at this video. No, it's up there. Yeah, no, we're going to look at it right now. This is how we got it. I see that, and we had the delivery, man. They got the bag for us and
Thank you.
everything,
Thank
man.
you.
That was
Pretty good
from Snits. That was an excellent video. From,
Well done.
from Taylor. Yeah, so Snits. So just remember,
I just added a
first
bit of
of
nice
all,
seasoning on the top of
let's
that as
have a
well
look
from
at
my
let's
nose.
have a look at some of these.
What do we got? Garden of Eden. Who's the Garden of Eden? Which player is that?
Oh, who do we name?
The Garden of Eden
It's
is
like
paradise.
fruitful. Yeah, it's like fruitful.
Who's
it's
who's paradise?
Who?
Kerno?
Kerno.
Charlie. Charlie's
He's
paradise.
like the paradise. He's what God created.
Yeah.
They try to make a second coming of Cuda.
Yeah. Cuda, another Cuda.
And then we got
Then we've got the Spice of Life, the Jesse Motlop.
That's the Jesse
Motlop.
Motlop.
Yeah,
all
yeah.
right.
That's a Jesse.
he just-
Will certainly spice up your life at the 1450. And the status quo that Patrick.
Patrick Clips. Clipping
Clips.
back out.
Whatever you want,
Yeah.
whatever you like.
The status quo might be comfortable, but it's no match for the crispy
And
deliciousness
I think we got
of
it here. We got
schnitzel.
the status quo.
Yep.
We have got
Spice of Life.
Spice of Life.
And we've
yeah.
got a Garden of
We
Eden.
also got the salad, and we got that cotoletta there, and
the
the chips,
schnitzel for the Aussies.
the schnitzels.
And we also got the Panther Piss.
The Panther
Medicina
Piss. And
for
we got
Ferrari,
the-
not for Carlton.
the Raffaella.
Celebratory for Carlton.
And these are nice. Man.
The Raffaella,
They're
they're my
coconut.
favourite.
They're
Coconut.
actually beautiful, those
Oh,
ones.
yeah.
They're my favourite.
You know, I'm actually a big fan of white chocolate.
I like.
I
it.
love white
I love
It's
white
not
chocolate.
actually chocolate, it's just sugar.
I love it.
Yeah, beautiful.
I like white chocolate.
Cool.
You like dark
You like
chocolate?
sweets.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
I
love
love
dark
it.
chocolate, yeah. With a
90%.
I'm starting to
90%.
get
90%. The Lindt one has to be 90%.
I'm starting
There's
to like them
80, 70.
No, got to be
You know, in the
90.
90 is
backyard
like
when
dust.
you start liking
It's like
the
Tottenham's
lentils.
trophy cabinet, dust.
You know, is it when you get old, you start liking like lentils and all that shit that you wouldn't eat when you were a kid?
Mate, how good's lenticchia?
I
Mate,
love
lenticchia's
lenticchia.
tech.
Mate, I'm telling
Lenticchia's
you.
the best.
To the Blue Boys.
To the Blues.
Boys.
Undefeated.
Yeah.
Top 4, here we come.
We are in top 4.
I know. I'm just saying, end of year, not after round 3.
No, we're in there, bro. We're undefeated.
But just
cunts.
remember something.
Yeah.
If you become
Oh, yeah.
a subscriber
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
of who?
The Mars. Oh, the jumper punch.
Oh,
Sorry, I'm stuck in F1 mode.
become a subscriber or a member of the Jumper Punch.
No,
No,
just
the
a
subscriber
subscriber.
of Blue Broad and the jumper punch, it's 17% off.
Yes.
If
But
you're
it-
just a subscriber.
Just subscriber.
But if you're a member,
When was that?
yeah,
Last
since
week.
last week it is.
Oh, fuck.
But if you're a member of the,
Of the
JB,
Jumper Punch,
you get 20.
T5.
You get the Zach Fisher of all.
Or the Alex
Alex
Jezelenko.
you get the Jizza. That's true.
Yeah.
25,
Because between-
25, eh?
I'm starting to think he doesn't deserve the 25. But anyway, listen, I don't want
Come
to be
on,
too
man.
controversial.
Come on,
No one
man.
get
You
upset.
can't say that. Come
no,
on,
you can't
man.
say
Come
that.
on,
You
come
can't
on.
say that. I love him too. I love him.
Can I do
love
that?
him. Love him. Hey, can we just put up this message here? Have a look at this. This was from Charlie Fratto.
What a last name. Carmelo Fratto.
That's a dirty
100.
name,
Apparently,
I love
I was the first person to use the 17% Schnitz promo. Got to get the viewers in the door. They make a decent Parma.
Go in.
I will say I have utmost more respect for Charlie Fratto. You know why?
Why?
He said Parma.
Palmer, not Palmy.
It's not Palmy.
I mean, technically it is Parmi because that's how it's
it's
spelled.
Parmigiana.
And if you're going to say Parmigiana, but
Palmer.
here in Anglo Central,
in Ausland.
Yeah. we've got to go with the
So
Parmi.
everyone get on there.
Parma. It's a Parma.
100%. Everyone get on there. What do you want to do? All right.
Membership.
Listen,
What do you
become
wanna
a
do?
member. Become either a Mars.
Mars $3.99. Join the
Is
Jumper
it $4.99 or $3.99?
No,
I forgot.
$3.99.
That's
Yeah.
all right.
Join the Jumper Punch to win a hamper. Well, we think it's worth 500, but we actually believe it's worth much
Worth
more than that.
1,000, mate. I'm telling you.
It includes a
$8,000.
signed Guernsey, vouchers to popular stores and more. You can't get the code because you have to be a member to get the code, and that's when we'll give you the
But
code.
if you go
for
to the
merch and stuff.
Roccacello,
The Roccacello, everything you get with the Mars for $7.99, eh? Have a chance to join us on the couch this year. You're going to the running to join us on the couch. You also go into the draw to win a kicking competition or to have a go at a kicking competition with Ange,
telling you.
Evangelis Christou.
seriously, if I said to you, you're gonna have a kick with one of the best kicks ever, you would have to say he'd be classified as one of the most accurate long kicks ever, yeah?
Yeah.
And you get to have a kick with him.
Careful, you might scare him off because they might not win the comp.
No, but it's about meeting him.
no.
He said he's done
And you
his
know
knee.
what? Between me
course.
and you, I'm just going to tell you something, right? Win or lose,
Oh, yeah.
You're going to sit down and you're going to have a meal with us. Don't
You're
worry.
actually the goat.
Yeah.
And have a laugh.
And then sign up to my membership. If you don't, I'll come round.
Be careful. Be careful. I'll give you the.
I'll set
sign up and you
I'll
get
set
to-
about you exactly what you get with Mars and Rocco, the Mars and Rocco memberships, but you can come along to one of the Legends of the JP interviews that will do it either North Seafood Bar and Grill or Schnitz Northland
Or somewhere.
somewhere else, wherever.
That you'll see this week.
Now,
So attend
what
those
you've got to do
exclusive interviews.
is you've got to show them the email. Show them the email.
Yep.
Show them the email. You've got to get on and let us know. Now,
Let us know your
some
details.
of the Paolos have contacted us, and
Yes.
now I've got their details, and I did send them out. And unfortunately, one of them was sick and couldn't come because we
Okay.
just did an interview yesterday. But I will keep contacting them, and if they were, unfortunately, you couldn't come to the person I saw this week.
Oh, yeah.
Because it was a bit of a.
I
late
wish I
notice.
could have gone, but I
But you
couldn't.
could have come because it
Yeah.
was and everyone saw it. All right, come on. Fuck. I love this bloke.
A lot of people love this bloke.
Oh, yeah.
Sticks.
Just so we know, the jumperpunch@gmail.com.
.com.au.
Ah,
Is that all the formalities out the way?
Nah, we quickly got.
Ah.
What are you talking about?
Sorry. No, I'm saying from a money point of view.
Mate, no, there's more money coming. Listen,
Fuck, typical
Marino
wogs.
brothers.
Typical
Marino
wogs,
bros.
Of course, they're a big part
Is
of
there
us.
cash under
Mate. They've
here?
been here since the start, and just remember, 60. If you send $60 before 12 o'clock midnight, you will get free delivery.
Yes,
From
you
Dom.
will.
From Dom himself. Well, not maybe.
I'm telling
He
you.
might be on the road. He does some hard
Especially
yards.
if you bring him a coffee, he loves it.
Cafe.
He loves it. And
Top dog.
Rocco's Ranch
Oh, Rocco's
is
Ranch.
sponsored by Top
Top
Dog.
dog. Lyndon,
Liquor.
what a man. He's actually such a gentleman. But if you get into a boxing ring with him, he'll cave your head in.
I'm telling you, a boxer, right? I don't care what discipline. I know you've got all your, but I'm telling you, a boxer is one of the hardest
100%.
person to fight, man. Like,
100%.
Just, man, there's no...
It's actually an art.
I agree with everything he said.
Who is the GOAT of boxing, by the way?
boxing?
Muhammad Ali, Mike Tyson,
No, well,
What about
again... Who?
Floyd.
Floyd Mayweather.
Undefeated.
Don't.
He's probably the greatest ever
No.
defensive
You know,
boxer.
I'm going to get his name. There was a boxer who had something like 96 wins. He only had like 2 fights.
Who, Rocky
two-
Marciano?
No,
No,
it's
no.
Rocky
he-
Marciano.
Rocky
Rocky Marciano.
Everybody
Every
know that.
time a white man got to make a Joe Louis, a white man got to make Rocky Marciano.
He was the champion.
That day won. That day won.
No. Listen, we've had this discussion. The
Coming to
GOAT is
America.
more than just about wins and losses, right?
Well, it's Ali then.
It's Ali.
All right.
But pound for pound, it's Tyson.
Tyson, yeah.
Right? But Ali, it's like the Jordan thing.
Aye.
I'm telling you. Like
Most
you can,
influence, yeah.
Yeah. Overall, would have to be him.
Agree,
And then
agree.
you go, who's the best? And you go, well, how do you judge two people
Different
in two
eras.
different
You
eras?
can't. That's what I always say. You just
Anyway,
can't.
so that's it. So and so definitely him. So and then we've got, of course, we were talked about him before. North Seafood Bar and Grill.
Oh, yeah, bar and grill.
We were there on Friday.
Yes, inadvertently. I
And
caught
guess
up
who
with
was
a mate
there?
of mine. Vince Catoggio was there.
The
Vince
cat.
Catoggio sitting right
The
next
cat,
to
let's
us.
be
The
honest.
cat spinner.
He was
We
sitting next-
were there.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
we were
No.
there.
The cat.
And he's got a strong handshake. I'll just tell
Does
you
he?
how much. Yes.
He's a man. He's a man's
He's
man.
one of these ones. Watch this. He's one of these ones.
Oh, I love that.
Nice to see you,
He's a
mate.
man's man.
Nice
Good.
to see you, mate. Oh, man, I love your stuff and that. Like that.
You're gonna let go of my hand?
Let go.
You're gonna let go of my
He doesn't
hand?
let go for the whole, and he's like,
Good.
mate, he's the best.
Is he a painter?
Yes, that's
He is a
right.
painter.
He looks like a
Old
painter.
man was telling me. That's
He looks
why.
like a painter.
He's a
Yeah.
painter.
He looks
Yeah.
like one.
He's a painter.
He actually looks like a painter. He looks like a painter.
He does.
He's got the head
Yeah,
about
the
and
hair.
the hair and
He's
yeah.
still got the hair. It's
Yeah.
white, but he's still
I
got the
love
hair.
it.
But
Scorpy.
actually, there might be a surprise because I reckon
Oh, you cheat.
we'll be catching up with him soon too.
Oh, you can't say that.
No, we will.
It's exclusive. But
And
yeah.
then we've got who else have we got? Anyway, that's it. We got that. We got that. I don't know. Proud
Forever
sponsor
Rivals,
of that. Yeah. So so Forever Rivals. What's going on?
I don't know. You're going to the next
I don't
thing.
know what's
What are we
going
up
on
to?
in your fucking head.
All right, Marino Bros.
We
Top
went
Dog
over
Liquor.
here, and now we're going back here. Now we're going back here.
All right,
but
Forever
anyway,
Rivals.
for the new shows, the first one is Legends of the Jumper Punch.
Okay,
Everyone
yeah.
saw the promo. Greatest player to ever captain. Sticks Kernahan, get ready for this. I'm telling
Sticks.
you, I didn't know what to say,
It's
what
your
to
stick.
do.
Yeah,
Mate, I'm long our way, Rocco.
G'day, Rocco.
And he was such a good bloke, I'm telling you. And we had a ball. And then, of course, you've got Blue Sunday. And this week again with Peter Brown. I'm telling you, he's bringing a new
Perspective.
Oh, I'm loving him, man. And last week he went bang on the captain.
he's
and
very-
this week
he lifted
the captain,
responded.
but big time,
Oh,
like
yeah.
massive. I'm
Yeah.
telling you, he knows what he's saying.
See what he did at quarter time, Cripper?
All
Yes.
of
See?
you. That's what I love.
And you know what Brown said last week? A captain is more than tossing
Yes.
a coin.
Yeah.
Right? And I'm telling you, that was great. So we got that. So have a look at this little clip here.
They actually scored easily, whereas Carlton had to fight, and I believe around the flanks a bit, and then sort of have to create something from virtually nothing. There was a couple of times where we did get close to goal, but we managed to muck it up. And and look, there was a couple of times that we found our backmen, and this is something that I looked at it and I thought, why are our backs getting sucked up the ground so easily? And there is no one still creating or taking control of that back line so that we don't find ourselves getting caught out as we do. And the ball came over the back on numerous occasions. They scored from it. There was some times when it went through the middle, and they were able to have easy shots in front of goal purely and simply because our backs were caught out of position.
All right, and you saw there
Yeah.
Peter,
mate, what he had to say.
Peter Brown.
Mate, Peter Brown, I'm telling
Got
you,
a
I'm
real-
loving his way.
A
And
real
he-
stern.
it commands presence.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually,
And
but
he-
even when you're around him, you like.
Presence
I know.
commands attention.
What's funny, he said not to watch it, and now he's like a regular. But anyway, everyone comes aboard.
Leaving
but
him.
listen to
Leaving
this.
him.
How about the new bigger show coming on? Let's have a look at this one here. Before we start, we just got to scan in. So I've got my membership. Here we go. Just to show everyone, supporter.
Yeah, I'm
how
scanning in
about-
too.
we got a membership there. And
I've got my digital membership here.
digital membership there. And Manny, we're just waiting for you so we can start this show.
You need my membership to start the show.
Yeah.
in his wife's
Seriously.
car.
Oh, is it in the car? But where's his car parked? In Europe.
I actually,
Jabba's palace.
I actually took it out of the car and I actually gave it to my cousin. So he actually got
Yeah,
to enjoy
alright.
the game. So
Yeah, all right. You know what? Who does play on Lynch, Manny?
well, it doesn't really matter who plays the Leeds because we're not worried about that,
man.
Rocco.
That is
doesn't
pathetic.
matter.
You are like a
club.
highlight reel for
Yeah, but-
me, mate. You are like a highlight reel for me, mate. What do you mean? I'm asking you if we're playing the game now and you're. What do you mean it doesn't matter?
And
Who
the club.
plays on Lynch? Are you looking? What
Well-
are you looking? You haven't looked up at the screen for the last half an hour. Are you going to show some respect to the viewers and look up at the screen?
Mate,
Who except he runs forward? Who else would you
Yeah.
put on there, Manny?
well, it doesn't matter. Like I said to you, we can have Darcy Moore. You want me to throw names at you? Is that going to make you feel
Yeah,
better?
just give me the defender that will play on bloody Lynch. Just give me
My,
one
my question
defender.
my question is, will the ball get down to the Collingwood's defence line? The answer is no. Mate, our midfield is just super strong. We're quick. We're just-
Many realise that
Look,
Dacos is playing
like
for the
our
Pies
big
right now.
kid.
Is it Peter? Jimmy there.
Jimmy,
It's not Jimmy the Bear.
So out of touch.
You know what? People will rinse Manny, right, for not like that. But you know what? He's invested in his club, but he's not like that. Like, do you know what I mean? I actually don't mind that.
Yeah, but it's good. It's good.
You can hang shit on
Good
him too.
material.
Yeah,
Oh, mate, it's great material. The quintessential Collingwood
I've got
supporter.
heaps for
Who
it.
do you follow, sir? Collingwood.
Collingwood.
Who's the captain?
Hollywood.
Tony Shaw.
He'd be somebody. I was going to say he'd be someone off Street Talk.
Yeah. Go to Pies. Go to Pies.
This is the epitome of a Collingwood supporter.
Nah, he's good value. He's
A
good
marauding,
value, man.
mincing quince.
Justin Bieber. Look like an anachronism from another world.
What do we got here? We got a
Balsamic.
No, that's a vinaigrette.
Yep.
Yeah, balsamic.
That's the balsamic.
It's the same
No,
thing.
It's the same
it's the
thing,
same
man. They're both the same thing. That's
green lemon.
Greek lemon, not green. Fucking
Green
need some
lemons.
glasses, man. And Greek as well.
Yeah, that's
Two
Greek
of
lemon.
Yes, so there.
All right, which
What's 2 plus 2, Rocco?
Greek lemon.
I already put my dressing on it.
Would you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The Wuhan lab. From Wuhan.
None of us will be
Straight
here
out
next
of
week.
straight out of a Fauci.
All right.
All right, what are we here for?
Yeah.
What are we here for? I don't even know. We're here for food now. Misery.
Yeah, that's perfect. I like it.
Oh, we have to change, didn't we?
Someone mentioned that it was a good song.
Hold on, let me mix the salad
We
up.
were just saying, man, we had to change the original. If
YouTuber onto us.
yeah, that was
Onto
straight,
us, sorry.
straight onto us.
I've got to
and we
mix
had
the salad
change
up,
it.
boys. Hold on.
Yeah, like Nana.
Oh, while you're
Yeah,
there, we'll have a look at the scores.
Nice bit.
Carlton and GWS 9,
20.
20,000 points, 74.
Well, you should
to
start
9,
GWS
10,
first, 'cause they're the home team.
64. Yeah, that's right. You're right, GWS.
Sorry,
first.
sorry.
No, you're 100% right. GWS home ground, and we kicked so many points, man, and it's
did.
really becoming
Were there a
a
lot?
little bit of a.
need to
I reckon
check.
becoming a bit of an issue. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it.
They surround the body. I don't like
I don't
it.
like it. I don't like it. And I'm telling you, you know what happened? I'm telling you, when it comes down to where they've got a now a pressure kick forward, they are that uncomfortable with it.
You know who we need
right?
in our
They
team?
start missing.
You know who nails them every time?
Who?
Jack Higgins.
Oh, how good was he this
Yeah.
week?
He nails them every
Reto
time.
Higgins.
You know who else nails him? Cameron.
Yeah, Jeremy. Yeah.
Yeah, you know who doesn't nail him?
Yeah, I know you're going to say Mackay.
I'm telling you,
H.
I've got something to say
Is it
about him.
H or H?
H.
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 It's
H or H.
But I go ABCD. Yeah, H.
There was
I say H.
There was this discussion
But
with
H.
Sam himself.
There
and
was,
he did
yes.
say it was an H.
H.
Yeah.
With the
Like that with the
strong
stern.
point.
I
Yes.
want to get into this.
Did you say you wanted to?
Do it for next week.
All right, we'll do it for next week. But anyway,
What's
we're up
next
to
week?
this one here.
Okay, let's go. Is that different? So why is he
Nah,
there?
it's the same.
Why was he there?
Sporting Almanac.
That's, oh!
You got to read into it.
Explain.
Now, for those who don't know, on Mars's journal, there is what's his name, Professor. Oh, what's his name?
Back to the Future.
Back to the Future. the doctor.
The doc. Wasn't it just Doc?
Was it Doc?
Yeah. Anyway.
Great Scott.
He was great.
He's a brilliant actor.
So
Michael
why have
J.
you got
Fox-
him on?
Michael J. Fox is.
Because he's got the Sporting Almanac.
He reckons he's got the sport. I've got the Sporting Almanac. Just
You
quietly.
do.
How good
You
have
do.
my tips been the first 3 weeks?
We were talking about it.
Well,
You're-
about fucking time, because
Yeah,
last
about
year
time,
he fucking he smashed
I
us
lost
all
my house
last year.
with Collingwood. Remember the Collingwood
Yeah.
one? Put your house to it. Everyone forgot about that. Didn't they?
Hey, you know how that? You remember how well that the Paul's punting was going for the game, and then I went all in on the last game.
We lost everything. That's it. We lost everything.
Polystyrene cups at Flinders Street.
No, that's true. But I have to admit, the first 3 rounds, you're within
He's on
like
it.
6 points.
Couple of points. No, he's on it. He's on it.
You know what I love? I love when
About time.
because
Yeah,
I
about
know right the way I
Why
see
else have we got him here? Because we're not going to be like.
that. You know what?
We've
I
got
love
him here.
I
You know,
got 2 in a row.
you know
last
I'm the opposite opinion, right? Yeah, exact margins though.
You got
exact margins.
And you got goals too at one stage.
Might I
year. And I
also
got
add-
Mark of the Year contender.
Yeah, you did too.
Liam Ryan.
No, that was the year before.
Oh, the year before.
before.
On Liam Stocker's head.
I will say,
Talking about-
that
You're gonna hit one thing.
when you know when when Pommy and Lek Dog do the teams,
Yes.
and they do like, oh, what's your predictions? As soon as I saw everyone say, oh, Carlton by 40, Carlton by
That was
50,
me.
Carlton by
I betted
60,
it.
Carlton by, I knew it's going to be closer than people think.
But I did give the punters a tip last year.
You did, hey?
You picked it.
No, it was always going to
From
be
the
closer than
Tuesday, you
expected.
said
It was always
7-1.
going to be closer.
I
than
said
people
put your
expected.
house on the Carlton line. That made my asshole go like this
Yeah, I
today.
know.
Sorry, but
What
they
was
did.
the line? 9.5.
Nah, I took 4.5 start of the week. I said at the start of the week on the show, 4.5. At one point it was 3 points. I'm like, oh
You
my
did say
God.
yes. You took the
Yeah,
line.
yeah. Anyway, so the journal this week.
49
All right.
undefeated. All right,
Ready for the
3.
journal?
Ready?
Yeah. Just be yourself, but
I'll be
Just
myself.
relax,
All right,
everyone.
sorry.
Sit back.
Because the Journal did cop a few.
Now, let's just enjoy this. This is what this is
I
about.
I know. He's going to go completely one way now. I know exactly.
We
what's
don't know
going
what he's going to do.
on. Oh, let's go. Action.
Go.
We won.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
I knew it.
I swear to God, we won. I swear to God. But I did watch the game. I did watch the whole game. But we won this week. That's all it deserves. Yeah, I know.
there's some,
Yeah.
right. Yeah, well, you need to wipe away the stick.
No, yeah, that's right. Oh,
And for
That's
the
another
punters
thing.
out
Anyway,
there, I swear to
I'm
God,
telling-
that's it says we won.
We
Top
won.
line.
That's
Top
it.
line says
Mars'
we won.
Journal.
And everyone
GWS
played.
I do got
versus
banana of the
Carlton.
week and all that, but
everyone played well, huh? There was
amazing. I
one
thought.
bad person.
No.
Nothing.
We won.
Even his hamstring regenerated in game, and he played his spirit on the park,
And Doherty, that first half was fantastic.
leaving him.
No, that was great. That was great.
All right, so do you actually
No, no.
want to talk about the game? Or
No, we will talk about the game. So that was it. So we'll go to the thing. So
Yes,
we're not
Master
going to
Journal.
show any stats or anything because, to tell you the truth, you want to know my thing. We're not winning shit the way we played that game.
But we did win.
No, we won, and I was just about to say, the only good thing you could take out of it is that we did get the 4 points, and
Banked them.
it was again a close ending, and we again came across, and we can take that.
I was like, I wasn't like, you know, when you know that you're gonna win,
Yes,
but it's
that's-
close.
that's exactly
I
what
was
I
like,
was.
I'm like
Exactly
my
what I
brother
was.
and I was sitting because we got home and
Hold on.
we'll watch the last. Bloody
Me,
shit,
excuse me.
bless
I've
you.
had bad hay.
Bless you. Bless
Bad
you.
hay fever today.
Get home and we're like, it's not going to happen again. I'm like, nah, we'll win this game. Surely we'll win this. We'll win this game. You know, when you got that feeling, now you're going to win the game. So
And it did, like, you'll probably analyse a little bit better than us, but it did have that feeling, and we did actually play some good football.
No,
If
we
we
did.
had converted,
we should have been. Otherwise,
we would have been. It wouldn't have been.
via the
close.
scoreboard. That third
We had
quarter.
10 more. 10. Well, there were a few rush behinds.
Yeah,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
have to
I
account
reckon
for,
like
so.
five or six shots.
That third quarter we
But bad
dominated.
one.
should have smashed them in that third
Like
quarter.
the ones that really
I
cost
think it was a
us
scoreless quarter from both.
Well, you're just
McKay
behind.
and Curno's miss one after the other.
Got to kick them.
They're
They
gimmies.
have to go. They have to.
They're free throws.
They are. They're
free
free throws.
Yeah.
They're free
They have
throws.
to go, man. And this is
horrible.
the issue.
He's having the yips in front of goal, Harry.
Yeah, Harry.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And
whether he
later on, I know why.
Okay.
We'll talk about it later.
His set shot that he missed was actually not that bad of a kick.
No, but I think he's in two minds when he goes
Yeah.
for goal now. He's like, should I snap or should I just go?
And this is my issue. This is my issue. Now, you know when Curnow kicks that last goal, that's the perfect snap. Like, that's
Yeah.
what you do.
Yes. Compose.
But when you're in front and
Yeah,
go,
from there,
wait
yeah.
a sec, am I enough to snap or should I go for...
Yeah.
Why are we thinking about this? Why are we
I
thinking
agree.
about this? Go back and kick the goal, you know? But
kick the
listen,
bloody goal.
I think we got beaten in a few spots that I wasn't happy. That transition by GWS
In the first quarter.
First quarter.
Oh.
was really bad, man. And all right,
Terrible.
settled. So let's have a look at this first
Shocking.
one, and this is what I kind of saw.
This is from a kick in again.
Look at this.
Again.
This happened. And look at this.
Shocking.
It was easy. And that's against GWS.
I know.
Mind you, they've got some great ball
Yeah.
users, but like seriously, you got enough time to set up. And this is my gripe with kick-ins. It's always there.
100%.
It hasn't left our
for
DNA
2 years,
yet.
we've had a really bad.
I mean,
record
you're gonna cop some
Of
kick-ins.
course.
Okay, but it's constant.
That happened a lot more than I thought, and the way they were free behind the play, like Carlton
Team
didn't-
defence. The forward
Yeah.
press was terrible.
100%.
Shocking.
And that's
The
what
problem
happened.
is that if the whole team is not in sync with that forward
Correct.
press, you leave those
Gaps,
lines.
big gaps.
The opposition just gets in between the lines and
gaps.
it's all over.
And
See
we
you later,
saw that.
brother.
I think it was. Remember when we lost to North and St Kilda? Like it was like.
Oh,
few
under
years
10,
ago.
yeah, under 10,
Yeah, but
yeah,
it's
yeah.
that's the same type of it
They
kicks
adjusted
it out.
well
Yeah,
after that,
They
though.
did adjust
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
I thought their pressure wasn't as good as it should have been
The
compared to
Carltons.
last week. Yeah.
Well, I
It
guess
was way
you're
down.
versing Geelong and easier game to get up for, so you know the
But what-
pressure's going to
see,
be
that's-
there.
I
know.
don't like that.
Me either.
Why are we
but that's
getting
the
up and
excuse
we
people will
said that
use.
this is the game and we did win it. Let's get to everyone understand that we won the game. We understand that we won the game, right? But we are allowed to dissect this game. because we want to get better at it. And if the club isn't dissecting
Well, the
it,
standards have increased.
Yeah.
of
That's
course.
why.
Well, where
And
are
you don't think like Voss and all that are now saying, mate, this is not good. We can't.
Well, did you see him laugh in the press conference after the game? Like, oh, was that probably a little bit closer than you think? And he goes, yeah, because
Yeah.
we made it difficult for ourselves.
100%.
Oh, in our evolution, we should be belting that team.
100%. We should have. And these are the games we've had problems with that we're supposed to win. We go in favourites and we make it hard for ourselves.
Well, I say, was that game similar to the St Kilda game last season?
Yeah.
Where we dominated third quarter, couldn't put it on the scoreboard,
Yep.
and then we lost the last
100%.
term. So is that a sign that maybe there's...
Yes.
Yeah, but we got smashed in the first quarter
Yeah.
against St Kilda. St Kilda.
Yeah, last season.
When we lost.
Yeah, but we were up.
We were up and
in
we
the last
dominated.
quarter.
Oh, yeah.
We
yeah.
dominated
We were up
and
in
then
the
we
last
couldn't
quarter.
put them away.
Yeah, but the first quarter we were like chasing tail.
Yeah, but we got ourselves back into it.
Yeah, but
we were in front.
Yeah, but you expended more energy.
Yeah, but it wasn't a huge burst or
Yeah, I
anything
know,
like
I
that.
know.
You know what I mean?
I
It
know.
was not.
I reckon it was a different game.
I'm saying just like
I
the situation
understand.
itself.
Yeah,
you know,
I understand.
like you're not playing at your
Yeah.
best.
Yeah.
The opposition are probably playing. We're probably at 65 minutes ago. We're probably at 65, 70%.
Yeah.
They're probably 85, 90% of their optimal output. You know,
I understand.
so that's what I'm sort of saying.
No, I understand.
That's why I like it. What we're doing now.
No, and it was good that we come out, but we're also a little bit lucky. So we'll talk about that later.
But you need that sometimes.
And sometimes you do, and
You know?
and you make your own luck. Let's
Correct.
have a look at this one, another one where
Right.
they just kind of like chopped us up again.
Yeah. That's all forward half press.
Yeah.
That's just all forward half press. See the lines in between.
Yeah.
See
Big
the
gaps.
lines in between the
Big
defence.
gaps.
See how your back four there are rolling back
Yeah.
because everyone's come, and then that gap between centre half back
But
and the
they
middle.
probably haven't.
The gap in between the lines is too much.
They haven't moved as a cohesive unit.
Correct.
They haven't moved up together. The midfield with the forward half's gone
disconnect.
up, and then the defence is kind of
They've
lagging.
disbanded.
there.
They've disbanded.
And then you got that gap in the middle
Yeah.
where no one can stop the defensive line got pushed
You know
up.
what it is?
They can get the
At
handball
that stage,
through.
you're gambling.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That's the problem.
high risk, high
100%.
reward.
Yeah.
100%. And I still reckon they went in. What about this one here? Now, first of all, the freak. Or anyway,
Yep.
but look at this again.
Yep.
Bang. Yep.
Just that
Callum
half a
Ward.
step, huh? Just that
And
half
it
a
was a
step.
good kick. Like they
Callum
give me
Ward's a
wrong.
guy. Ward's a good player. Ward's a very good player.
And Young had a bit of
Iffy game.
An
Yep.
iffy game. Yeah, he was a little
Once
bit-
he got he can't play 22 games, unreal. So he's been groused the first two
We'll
rounds.
see the votes later, but there was
Well,
one.
Young and Wiedering don't stand up. Well, not that don't stand up, but Young and Wiedering have off days. Newman and McGovern step up.
yeah.
Well,
I thought they were.
I think
Newman was very good.
huge.
Nearly best on.
We said, remember said last week. Very, 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 very,
But now
very, 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 very honourable mention.
But
to
now
Newman.
this week, you saw him this week.
Go Missile.
Because who was the one player you're worried about?
Green.
Green.
100%.
And he was the one who's like, I'm telling you. And then even that, when he kicked his only goal.
Yes.
Snap.
I went, please don't do 5 minutes of like
Total
yeah,
Green
yeah,
magic.
and we're stuffed here.
There was
you know?
one. There was actually another passenger play after. I think when Newman stopped him.
Yeah. In a
played
one-on-one
Played
battle.
well, and you got to shut down that player, and he did it.
We'll give Newman his flowers, which we will.
Well, this is like,
I don't think he ever plays bad.
No.
He's
No,
a
this is what
five.
we were saying.
Yeah.
He's a
This is what
5
I'm
out of 6 player.
Always.
Minimum
100%,
every week. And that's what
100%.
I say we need more of. If you can get more of him, you win a flag.
No, I agree.
With the
I
team
love
we
it.
I
have.
agree with that, yeah.
What
He's-
about how did your favourite player Kerno go?
Wait.
No, that's not up yet. But anyway, let's have a look at this one because look at number 13.
Number 13. 13.
This will be.
Big woofer as well.
And this was nice, man. Like they were running front and centre. They were running towards the goal. All three of them. Bang! They kicked the goal. That's what you're supposed to be. I actually thought our small forwards did well.
Yep.
Yeah,
Corey
they
Durden,
did.
8 tackles.
Did very well.
Yep.
And Owies until he got injured, kicks his 2 goals. Motlop, I think, was
Love this game.
again.
Yeah, love this
Again,
game.
man. He's
So courageous.
He's going to be excellent
Good
for us.
footballer.
Yeah.
He's a good
Smart footballer.
Now, this bloke should have been dropped. But let's have a look
we
at
have
it.
it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
he's 16.
Yeah. No,
No.
it's 14.
It's 14. Yeah, it's 14. It's 14. Yeah. There we go. Let's have a look.
Who's this?
Miles will be happy with this one. He'll be happy with this
Jesus.
one. Well done.
nice,
Lovely bodywork, son. Lovely bodywork.
Well done, mate.
Yes,
good
he did.
stuff.
He
Nah,
did
he
play well.
played a good game.
He played
He
well.
played a
He's
good
one bit like Kerno.
Oh, that's what I expect every week of him.
100%. And he was very, very good.
And why did he play well?
Because he started in the
we
forward
bagged
line.
him.
No.
Played in the forward line.
We didn't. It's not bad.
I didn't. I still-
Constructive criticism.
I didn't bag
No,
him.
no, you didn't.
The idea.
I just
is-
said if his name was a Silvani, no one would be talking about
But
it.
he's got to do more of that every
That's
week.
what I want. That's what he was
The
doing.
reason he played well was because he played that high half forward role for
Correct.
the whole game.
And that's what happens when you
As soon
play.
as I don't see him with that shin pad,
Yeah, you know.
I get excited. I'm happy.
That's what happens when you play in your position. You play well.
100%. He
'Cause you
played well.
understand your
Leaving
position.
him there.
Well,
Just like the
we'll see-
Wiedering
him there.
experiment.
We'll see some others. Have a look at this one here.
Oh God, Wiedering up forward. Remember
No,
that?
don't.
Vomit.
Look at this.
Vomit.
That's him again.
Yeah,
Great
yeah, beautiful,
pick up. Look
beautiful,
at the kick.
That's
beautiful.
the one.
But this kick here,
A little inside.
Yeah, look at that.
Little
Bang.
cheesy.
We're going to miss that on the weekend.
It's a good kick.
oh, you reckon they'll get off?
We'll get onto it.
All right, we'll get onto it. But I've earned some extra respect for this bloke,
Yeah.
Akers.
Blakers of
Yeah.
Mate,
yeah.
he was
He's been
grimmaging. Is that the word?
grimacing.
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 grimacing. Fucking hell.
I reckon that should be a word.
Grimaging.
I like it.
Sounds
Like a scrimmage.
sounds a bit rimaging.
Every contest.
Yeah.
Every contest.
shirk.
And holding, and he played through the whole game.
There was, I think it was in the last quarter. He copped
Took a
one.
mark with one hand out on the wing. His right arm was down here, and he just like.
You know what's funny? You know when sometimes they hurt their shoulder, and in the next contest they'd land straight on it, and
Yeah.
that's what happened in the goal
On the broadcast side as well. He
He landed
it's
straight
so
on
hard. Yeah.
out of all places, you know. Nah, but I'm telling you, he's been doing well. And then of course we've got
Charlie.
Garden of Eden.
The Garden of Eden,
Let's
paradise.
What's this?
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
is-
Oh, this is beautiful. Look at this. Look at this. Ah.
He does it every week.
This is what
Turn on a sixpence. 55 metres out. Oh, yes.
There's one player.
Ah, yes,
there's
sausage.
There's one player that did that at the G. It was a bit more in the forward pocket, but he'll know.
Buddy.
Nah, our player.
One player that did that. Oh, yes. Favola. Like in the back. Got up before it was through.
He did it on. Was it O'Brien? No, it
No,
was
Nathan Brown.
Nathan Brown.
Yeah.
Yes.
I've actually
It's in the forward line in the pocket.
I've actually said
When he kicked
someone
8 or
actually
7?
said to me
7.
today, yesterday, he goes, "He's Kerno like Favola?" And I'm going, man,
different players.
yeah,
They are
different
different
players,
players.
but I don't know. I still can't say that he's like Favola. He's
Nah, they're their own
Different
player.
players.
Different
Favola.
players. One
I reckon
more,
play a few more years, and then maybe we can add over there.
Charlie's more athletic.
And then, of
Correct.
course, when we did need someone,
again.
What did you say the
And
week
who
before,
kicked it to
Rocco?
him?
What did you say the week
who
before?
kicked it to him?
Jack.
Jack.
Beautiful kick too. Look at that. Right to his advantage.
I
Did
mean,
you
a
know
little
he
bit of
marked it?
luck.
I looked at it, I go, oh, he's got the ball.
Taylor was horrible there.
Yeah, that was
Jesus.
bad.
If
He was
that
the
was
one who did it.
us,
And there we go.
if that was us, we'd be cursing whoever went up second, third man there.
It might not be your day, Rocco. It might not be your day, but make it your moment,
And
son.
it was.
Yeah.
And you know, he really does love Carlton.
Of course he does.
No, but I mean, girls. I think more than anyone else, he kind of like he
Well,
just-
he knows what it means to win now.
and I love that.
You know?
I love that he's like that.
Maybe
but
he knows what failure is.
Well, they all
Yeah,
do
and he
now,
doesn't
don't they?
want-
Well, yeah,
They all
think
do
so.
now, even if people are protecting them. That you know deep down after last year that you failed yourself
Miserably.
and the club.
Oh yeah, disgusting.
100%.
Even though individually you probably played well for the majority of the year, you know deep down that you could have done more.
You know who was doing what he was doing last year? It was the other way around. It's Mackay.
Mackay.
Yeah.
Mackay was popping up in the last quarter and
Yeah.
kicking those
Yeah.
big
Yeah.
goals.
Yeah.
Now he's doing it.
I was really disappointed in his game.
Nah,
I don't want to harp on the negatives because it's not. It's really disappointing.
I think
that's
he would
fair
have been. I would think he would have been
tough to be a
disappointed.
centre half forward in
No,
those
no, wait,
bloody
can I just
conditions.
say-
I think he would have been
Can I
disappointed
just say
within
that?
himself anyway.
Oh, yeah,
100%, and if they're not, there's a problem.
Yeah.
Right? Can I just say something?
You can say something.
Last week, we were a little bit negative and people like jumped on us. Not everyone, a few people jumped on us for it. Don't get us wrong. We're happy with last week's win. We're happy with this win, but we're just trying to dissect the game. And
No,
if you
we're
want to be
demanding more.
and if you want to
That's
be
right.
honest, that was a disappointing game by Mackay.
This week.
this week.
That's not
And there's
Mackay's-
nothing wrong with that.
But that's
He'll
not
get
Mackay's
better.
standards.
No way. No way. That was. And what about? All right, let's talk about Ed. Was Ed okay this week?
I didn't really see a lot of him, but I don't think it was.
He didn't make an impact, but I mean, he had the master of.
He had to be in a role
Yeah.
in the midfield without Kennedy and all that sort of stuff. So,
No. Look, that's what you're going to get. You're going to get one game good,
And that's
like
what-
brilliant, or by Ed Kerno standards, you're going to get brilliant, and then for a couple of weeks, you're just going to get blur.
Yeah.
But he won't be starting when Walsh is back.
yeah, correct.
But wait a sec. That bloke last week that sent a message. Is he eating humble pie this week?
Who?
Whoever sent a message about the humble
Oh,
pie.
I can't
This is all I'm
remember.
saying. Like we
I
make a
don't- I don't
statement and
care
then they go,
that,
"Oh, you eat humble pie." All we're saying is we're just commenting on what happened
But
that
as we
week.
said, we'll speak on the phone in the week. It's just an opinion.
It is.
I just don't think at this time of a point in our evolution of time of the Carlton Football Club, he should be getting a game.
But he's
And
good
if he
for the
does,
squad.
and we're winning, great.
Great.
And if he's getting those 30 kicking a goal, mate, well done.
Even if he has 15,
Yeah,
but makes
good.
an impact. You know,
But he
helps the
played
team.
all right.
Yeah, he was all right.
I'm going to give you one name
Already.
that
Schifetze di merda.
Who was a schivets di merda?
Zach Fisher.
he was shit out. Except for that now. Again,
Yeah,
it's
but-
your moment.
Yeah,
and
He
the
was good in
last,
the last little patch.
5 or
Yeah,
6
yeah,
minutes,
yeah,
he was
yeah.
really into it, and he actually got
When
8
it
or
mattered-
7 or 8
But that's why I elevated a few blokes. 'Cause
When they-
when
when
the
they
whips were
mattered
cracking,
most,
No, they come up.
You know.
But before that,
Yeah.
well,
he had to go in the always role. He didn't lay a tackle.
bad again.
Ella, mate,
He's been
lay a tackle, man.
He's been below.
He was
par.
good last week against Geelong.
Two out of the 3 games, he's been below par.
He's on.
Let's let.
out of 10, he'd be on a 3
The
or a 4.
Richmond game was not set up for any of our forwards
Yeah,
to
I know,
dominate or
but-
play well. The Geelong game, he was good, and
I know, but
yesterday,
like,
just-
when things aren't in your favour, you got to change. You got to change it. You always have everything in
I
your
know, I
favour.
know.
What about the final?
well, yeah, I know.
You know what I mean? What about,
true.
when people go Sydney against Geelong, yeah, but things didn't work out because it was this. Fucking, you got belted. You know what I mean?
And
Change the game. Do something.
he's the type of player that we can't afford to have those sort of games.
He
off
can
him.
create X Factor, but
Yeah,
see,
he can.
sometimes you got to get yourself
I
into
think-
it.
He was good at the end.
Look,
It's okay to critique him, but I think people are being way too harsh. I'm not saying you two have been.
No.
I'm just saying that I think from what I've seen, there are people just going like boots in. Just
No, I definitely would not drop him. He plays
No,
next
you-
week.
no.
You know, he would have to do that for.
I want to see him
for 3
on,
weeks
on
before.
ball. I want to see him on the ball a little bit more, just
Well,
a little
yeah,
bit more.
and-
Round stoppage.
But did he do more of that against Geelong?
I don't
Nah.
know if he did
He
more
was
of that.
more
I think there was just more opportunity for us forward of centre.
Yeah.
I reckon
In that
I
game,
always say he needs to play on that high half forward, like a split into the middle, just roll him in.
Anyway,
But what it is, what it is.
But he was a bit of skivez after that. Mackay was a bit of a skiv. Yeah, he was really bad. I don't care what anyone says. Yeah, he took a couple of marks on the wing and that.
I didn't like his game.
No, no good.
Harry, and you know how much I love him.
Wiedering
No,
did a few good
his
things.
disposal was poor. I didn't like his game.
Can I just say something?
I didn't like his game.
Like, you know it, you both know.
How much you love him.
And I love that prick.
Oh.
Sorry, no, I shouldn't say prick, but
You can say
anyway. You know how much I love him. I call myself prick anyway, but you know how much I love him. But he has been fucking terrible.
Yeah,
Can he kick?
He can kick.
He can kick,
It's
but-
the intent. Oh, mate.
But
Again, he did it again. He did it again in the middle of the ground.
kicked it behind
In
the,
the third
player.
set, no, in the third set. That was in the second.
That was
Second
horrible.
or last quarter.
No,
He kicked it behind side.
Behind side.
Oh,
Yeah.
he
that's
was
right.
running and he kicked it. I'm like,
in the third
I
quarter.
just went like this.
In the third quarter, he
Oh.
had the ball in the middle of the ground.
Oh, yeah,
Right.
Another one.
Off 1.5 steps.
Steps, right.
Go back and run through your mark.
That's right.
Run through your kick.
That's right.
Intent
So
with
what's
the ball.
happening there?
Mate, it's basics.
Lack of
It's just
Is
it's
it
just
lack of
basics.
confidence?
I think it's
it's
a-
not lack of
yeah.
confidence. It's lack of not thinking it through.
Yeah.
He's a beautiful kick.
No, he is.
You know, and some of the
Intent.
I understand that, like the intent and going forward of centre, and we always demand it, but like, our foot skills. Mate,
No, our foot skills are. Our foot skills are okay. The problem is, you know why the foot skills look crap? Because sometimes ahead of the ball, structurally, we just look, and that's why
I
structurally ahead of the ball
understand
this
that,
weekend
but,
we were
mate,
terrible.
Did you see the one with Hewitt in the last
Yeah,
quarter?
but Hewitt can't kick. Everyone knows that
It's
though.
25
I know,
metres.
but he
The
can't.
one
He
to
can't hit
Mackay.
that. But he's never been able to
The
hit
one to
that.
Mackay, where he
I know,
hit,
it's inexcusable.
and
but
he
he's-
missed him. He missed him by 5
I know.
metres.
It's
That cost us a
inexcusable.
goal, didn't it? Because it went the other
It's
way.
inexcusable.
The thing is,
right?
I don't care what anyone says. You should. That was
I agree.
no pressure.
I know.
No pressure.
I know.
And they kick.
I know.
I mean, in a grand final, I'm saying a grand final because this is where you want to be. In a grand final, you need to hit that kick.
I agree.
Because if that started the game and you're to go 5 goals up instead of it going down the other end and then kicking, you're pulling your fucking hair out. I mean, we don't have any hair left.
But no, I know.
Like, you know
still,
what I mean?
Still, I understand. Yeah.
You need to be better with that kick.
Yeah.
I'd go
I
out
agree.
there and kick 600 balls. That's it. Until I get it.
100%.
Until I get like 20 in a row, even more. Like seriously.
Yeah.
And that's just like a little bit of my gripe, but
And this is what we've got to clean up.
it's just the little
Now-
things because the little things matter the most. It's like kicking to somebody's toes instead of kicking it to their
Well, see,
chest
you know-
and switching
you
it
know- you
because
know-
then you're going like that and then
You know
switching
whose
it.
kick I
100%
really
or hitting
rated?
it just-
When Charlie Wheeldon kicked that goal, Ed missed him, right?
Yeah, but it's out in front.
Out in front.
Out in front.
It's out in front. You give your forward a chance to get. If you're going to miss out,
It's
in,
out
front.
Yeah.
Don't miss over his head.
Or behind
Don't miss
him.
wide or behind. Miss him out in front.
I agree.
So,
Kick to the advantage of your players.
look, again, granted, the conditions were atrocious,
Yeah,
right?
That was
Dewy, wet, horrible.
always is there though.
It's garbage.
Is that a garbage place to go?
Oh,
shit.
That
and that's
ground-
another thing.
Oh,
I don't know
God.
if this is.
You're 800 metres away from the ground.
Ridiculous.
If
If
this-
you see Cripps have to get the ball.
I was just about to say.
What
I
is
don't know-
this, mate?
I don't know if that's a banana.
What is this,
Little
League-
leagues.
What it is.
League
right?
4.
What if he slipped?
I've seen some people slip on
Fucking
there.
oath, man. He's jumping
What is
over
this?
to
League
get the
4
ball.
championship? It's non-championship football.
And there was another one where I don't know who it was. It was like a
Non-league
security
football.
guard, and it was almost like the player was arguing.
Yeah, like you gotta give me the ball, man.
And the bloke, look, get the ball, mate. You're just standing there, mate. Get the ball.
Can we talk about Paddy Cripps though?
Oh, he was annoying.
Now I was just about to mention him.
Fuck.
There was someone who fucking stepped up.
Colossal, like Goliath.
Yeah, career best disposals,
Yeah.
13 clearances,
They don't have
42
26
touches.
or
But he was
25
everywhere.
percent. Yeah,
He was everywhere.
that game to emulate every week. Fuck, that's tough.
he's not gonna do
But
that.
like 80% of that every week, you win most games.
Ideally, he is out of that role and pressing forward and finding goals.
Correct.
You know, which we will see when Kennedy and Hewitt
Well,
are
Kennedy
back.
was yeah.
When Kennedy comes back.
But
So.
this is it. He's been all right the last 2 weeks.
And then he
last
just
week he was
exploded.
better, and this week he was really good. You know,
Yeah, he exploded.
Now, next week, I hope he's the. But maybe it's time for like.
Who we got North next
Yeah.
week?
Chera was good too. Chera was another.
Yeah, Chera had a nice game.
That was his best game of the year.
He had a few
Best-
moments where I was.
I think so.
But is more consistent
Yeah,
this
yeah,
week.
yeah. I like his game. I like his game.
That's what I expect. That game there.
Yeah, I like
you got
this
the
game.
extractor guy. Do you go to work? Go to work.
No,
go to work
good.
and
What
do your
about
shit.
Pitts?
Pitternet,
He'll work into it. Get better.
physicality,
Yeah.
Rough, like a bull.
tough.
That's what you need.
Gee, it's good to have him back in that team.
You know who we?
Oh, I love him. I love him.
You know who
I
he
think it's
reminds
you.
me
Love
of
him.
as a ruckman? He's playing. He plays now.
Who?
Nankervis.
Yeah,
Got a bit of
real
Nankervis
tough.
about him.
Can't
He's
jump over a shadow.
yeah, unruly, like gangly
Yeah,
and that,
yeah,
but
right.
he,
Just
you know
tough.
what you're gonna get.
Yeah.
He's a good footballer. No,
Huge for us.
and he looks fit.
Wow.
He doesn't look busted up. So he keep going. He'll get better. He'll get better as the season goes.
That's good.
Yeah, touch wood, toca ferro.
He will definitely get better as the season goes.
Like his physicality around the contest is what really helps
Like
and
another
drives
mid.
Cripps. It
Like
helps,
another mid.
Yeah, it drives Hewitt. It drives Chera. He creates space. You know
Also-
he's not going to cough the ball up.
And he also he helps you exit through the
Yeah,
front.
exactly.
Took some good mark.
Yep, which is something he's really working on as well. So I
that
really
was-
like this game.
That was my thing about him is that he just needs to work around the ground, and he's doing it.
I was
Good
so
stuff.
happy with his game. So
He's
happy.
Italian, mate. He's a hard worker, man. He'll.
The Aldi wine.
Aldi wine.
He's
Yeah, no, I
certainly
was-
becoming a Penfolds wine.
So happy with his game.
Holland.
Holland
Another
was
one
okay.
who
It
just
was good.
continues on doing. Yeah.
He was good.
He's a tough bastard, isn't he?
What about
Cowan?
I know-
Did some nice things.
He
I
did
didn't
some
mind
nice-
his
he
game.
tried-
You know
he
what?
was all right,
Sometimes he
was
tries
all
to
right, but
kick the leather off the ball,
when it goes.
and he's
He's
skewered.
a
just
good
needs
one.
to.
Mongrel
But,
player.
I mean, he's a young kid, but I thought his
I'm
game
happy
was
that
good.
he's in there now and getting consistent
Experience,
game.
time, yeah.
Well, that's the ploughman role, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, pretty much, yeah. And you'd rather him there.
Oh, definitely. He got more upside than him.
I'm
Definitely.
telling you, if Cowan keeps doing, Plowman's not coming in.
That's good. That's what you want, though. You want
I was
to
really,
you want
really
to push
happy
those
with him.
players out. So
Really happy
he was
with him.
good. O'Brien,
Loved
wait,
this
was he
game.
the sub?
He came on as a sub. I didn't
All
really
right,
like
so what
his
about
game.
O'Brien, mate? He did
Well,
some terrible bloody
He-
kicks, but
mate, I'll tell you what. Let me tell you something. He was not prepared to go out on that field. I'll tell you
why?
why.
He just looked.
He missed the bus to the game.
Oh, did he?
oh, is he the one standing?
Yeah, like a Donato.
How?
Because I think he was a held over from the VFL,
Oh, okay.
right? And he didn't get to the game, so he missed it. So, mate, and I know that sounds stupid, but you're just put out. You're actually just put out.
You're already behind.
You know what I mean?
You're
How
behind
did
the
he
eight
get
ball.
to the game?
I don't know. Someone picked him up.
Uber.
Probably a Uber
I don't
there.
know. I don't know. The Merino Bros.
Yeah,
Delivery.
Marino,
driver.
right? No, they deliver.
I like Motlop's
They
game.
always deliver.
Motlop.
Yeah, Motlop was so.
Yep.
That's,
Liked his game.
That's him. That's going to be him.
I think we named them all. Doc, he's one that was a strange one because before half time he was
was a bit-
decent, but I'm going, man, again with these disposals, man.
No, but he was.
But after half time,
Threw him on
but
the
they
ball.
moved him into
Put
the
him on the
middle.
ball. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, and that's when he had his honestly, and you know I've said this before, and I said it before the season started, and I know you didn't like it, but I want him playing. Honestly, I'd be
Just
happy if
'cause
he
he
played.
boots it.
Not that, but I'd be happy if he
can't
played
kick.
exclusively on ball.
Because he can't.
I'm
kick.
serious. I'd be happy if he played exclusively on ball and rotated minimally through halfback, maybe with Chera. You know, and Chera can play that halfback role really
They
nicely.
did that in the practice match.
Yes, and they did that in the GWS game as well, a little bit here and there.
You keep it up your sleeve. I don't know if that'll go the whole
Mate,
year.
I would love
Oh,
Doherty
yeah.
on the ball. Because he's just direct, mate. Sometimes you need that directness in the game. You need to have that balance between
yeah.
the two. Fishing it around by hand at a contest.
You
and
can't
then,
always
you know,
handball it. No.
Correct. You know. So,
Hey, if you ever drink the water, don't tell me it's off or anything because.
what do you mean it's off?
Because I grabbed the one that I put some lemon in there.
Oh, it's
so-
okay. It's fine, mate.
Yeah, but knowing use, man.
Nah.
It's your
Use,
stick on
use.
there. It's
That
like a
was
big.
enough.
No,
Yeah.
you.
Me. No, it's all right. All good.
You're ready to bloody stir me up too for anything I say. It's
why?
right. Well, you even look at my book now to see if I spell it right.
Episode. Episode.
What did I say before?
Episode.
No,
You
no,
spelled it wrong. Grimmage.
Grimmage.
He was grimmaging.
You sure that's not a word?
No.
No, bro.
Rummaging is a word.
Yeah, you're rummaging through
Rummaging
something.
around, you know.
What about if you're rummaging and you're grimmaging?
No.
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 Elocution
We're going to
lessons.
England, mate, so we can't be, you know.
I mean, is that it?
And you are too.
Yeah.
Well, with this game, there's not much more we can really discuss, is there? I mean, it was just. It was.
Well,
alright
we have
game.
added in a layer of a little bit more grit and determination. That's why I really like what Collingwood did last season, and I like what Collingwood have done now because doesn't matter how you do it, you just go out there and win. You're not always going to be at your optimal level. And I compared that game to the Arsenal Leeds game that we won at
Hey,
Allen
you
Road.
look flat first quarter. Not flat, but you not that you haven't turned up. It's
You're
just
not- you're not at the-
kind of going through the motions,
Mate, you're not even. You're just sometimes you're not at the races, right?
and you just need something to perk it.
You've just got to
Perk
win.
your ears.
You know, we're playing 3/4 lame and we got up.
I agree.
What do the best teams do?
Well, I thought, you can get through. You can
What do
get
the best
through
teams do? Th're not
shit
playing at their
performances.
optimal level,
Yeah, and get a
but they
bank,
win.
bank a
The
win.
champion teams of Arsenal, the champion teams of Manchester United under Fergie and Wenger. Even Pep sometimes has to win ugly. You
Oh,
just
100%.
got to go out there and get the job done, by hook or by crook. You're not
Yeah,
always going to have. It's not always going to be on your terms, right?
A third
you know?
quarter. I mean, in another game, you probably kick 6 goals,
Well, that's it.
and you probably win by 40 points.
So
in the end,
I
so.
wouldn't be too perturbed by.
right.
No, I was good.
Get the
with this
result.
game. It was just shit kicking in front of
I
goal.
just
And
happy
now
at
what
the
is
end.
it? 2 close games? Well, close-ish games, where the pressure's on.
And we've
We've got to hold the lead, and we have.
And the other thing is, I know it doesn't matter. It's only unlike Collingwood, who are March premiers. I'm not saying that, but at the end of the day, man, we're third on the ladder
Undefeated.
for now.
and undefeated. I know, but what I'm
You're
saying
going to
is,
lose. Or you might not
after
lose.
3
but-
games.
Question.
If I told you,
Question.
answer.
Are we ahead of where you thought we would
Yeah.
be after 3 rounds?
Yeah.
1, 2,
Yeah.
2. Yeah, half a game more.
Yeah.
I thought that we'd lose one of them 2, and then win like either one, and then win GWS.
Yeah, realistically, I thought
So now you've got a month or so period of free hits, don't you?
no,
Now.
not necessarily. No, I don't look
I
at
know
it
what
like
you're saying.
that.
I know.
Nah, that's
it's one day at a
bullshit.
time, one training
Yeah,
session at a time.
you
one
can't
game
can't
at a
look at
time.
it like
you
credits
can't,
in
no.
the bank because
No,
what
you-
happened last year?
Well,
Exactly.
you're going to see
There's
later
no credits
one
in
of
the
the
bank.
great captains.
Got to keep going.
One of the great captains.
You put it behind you now. Whatever.
Yeah.
whatever's
Well, that's
done's
it. Yeah,
done.
exactly.
What points?
Yep.
People you can't harp on about those things. Now.
You
They're
celebrate
done.
on the
They're
day.
finished.
The
Good.
morning after,
Done.
shoulders down. Yep.
That's
Beautiful.
like
Got
me.
the job
After
done.
a win, I forget about
What's
it.
next?
You have to.
I look forward to the next week.
What's next? From today, what do they do? Today's recovery. Have the best recovery session we can possibly have.
And then North
What's
Melbourne.
the day after?
That's it.
The day
Training.
after, we analyse, do opposition analysis, and we go into training.
Yep.
What's after that? Big
North
training
Melbourne.
session, our main session. What's after that? Captain's run. What's after that? North Melbourne, and we go.
100%, and that's what you got to do. And it's
Block by block. Get better each day and every day. Each
and we
training
get-
session.
and we get those 4 points under the back, and that's all you can ask for, man. And as you said, it's better to now prepare for North Melbourne with a win.
See,
under
they're the
your
next
belt than a
target.
loss
They're
under
our
your
next
belt.
target to kill. Simple as
See,
that.
I did have this little bit of argent when Kerno was going for that last goal. I was thinking if he misses, we're 5 points
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
up,
yeah.
right?
With 2.5 minutes.
I
or
could
3
just see him
minutes.
kicking
But
the
you know
goal.
why he
like-
kicked it? Composed.
Yeah, no, he was composed. He slowed down.
He never even looked like he was
Like,
going to.
Nah.
He knew the situation, and it was almost like he learnt from that Collingwood game last season.
Yeah, where
All
he
right,
rushed it. Yeah.
okay. Breathe.
Probably goes on in his head every night.
Take
It's
my
like a
full 30.
nightmare.
Yeah,
Take the
no,
full 30.
bloody
Not
hell.
at that time, you take the full 30, but it's not even that. It is the time in that point, but it's also just to get your aim and eye in.
100%.
Well, it's the same situation.
Go back and go through your routine.
How many times is he going to be put in that situation? Another maybe 200 times in his career.
Yeah.
100%.
You know what I mean?
He-
Or
he's
100
actually-
times.
Yeah. He's
You learn
actually
from
in-
the situation. So
He'll
he's
probably
learned.
be in that forward. He's probably in that situation more than most, you know. He'll be.
Well, him and Harry are going to be there
right.
because they're probably the ones. But it feeds off. It's good energy to feed off.
Yeah,
So.
no, it is.
Alright.
It is.
Let's do some votes.
Very
here.
positive. Yep.
Yeah.
You can go first.
5 to who did I have? 5 to Cripps.
Yes.
4 to Newman.
Yes.
3 to Akers.
Yes.
2 to Pitnet.
Yes.
1 to Doherty.
Yes.
I went 5 to Cripps, 4 to Newman, 3 to Doc, 2 to Motlop,
Yeah, good
and
call.
1 to Chera.
Good.
Yep.
I could
And I
start.
went
Yep.
Cripps, Newman, Doc. Then I gave 2 to Sauce.
I like
and
it.
1 to Akers. Yeah, no, Sauce had. I'm telling you, this is what I was trying to say last week.
Best game in a while, though.
Yeah, no, definitely best game in a while. But even like last week, I think he does those little things, and I know like how many goals did he kick this? One goal. So you know, 1 or 2 goals a game is almost necessary.
I want him 1 goal a
Yeah.
game, 1.5 minimum
100%.
by the end of
He
the
has
year.
to.
And
He's gotta
hitting
get
up.
20 odd goals,
Hitting up and
21,
providing
20.
an outlet.
But he does do that, and
Yes.
he's very clean.
I told you, like he has to be like the Tom Lynch from Adelaide.
Yeah.
Yeah, spot on. But
That's
he's got
what
to
I
be
want.
in that role
That's
week
what I
in, week
want.
out.
Tom Lynch from Adelaide, when they made it to the when they made it to the grand final, he was the best half forward for the part, like maybe
100%.
3,
His
4
engine
years.
was insane.
How huge Mays was dangerous.
And
that bloke.
look, he'll kick you 1 or 2 goals. He'll pop up one game where he kick 4.
That's right.
But he's just that.
know what I
link
also
up.
like?
That's what we miss.
Sauce would have soaked it up a little bit after last week
Yeah.
after getting
Yeah.
subbed off. But you know what? He said, no.
He
Go
came
back, go to training,
It's
work on the craft.
consummate professional. The consummate
So
professional.
if he gives you that for another 20 rounds, whatever it is, mate, good stuff.
100%. And
'Cause you'll help
no one
us.
will be more happier than us. And the other
help
thing
us.
is, he's in front of Martin every day of the week, twice on Sundays, 3 times on Christmas. I'm telling you, what Martin has not earned any points to be in that team at the moment, and he's got to now, like you said, there's
Well, we'll probably
one-
get to that, but he might get thrown back in.
Because always is out.
Pizarro is out.
There's honey. So
Yeah.
All right, and
They get
regardless,
the
if
mental
they
honey.
make that decision, but not in front of Sauce, if we've got a full list, not in front of Sauce, but if
Not
someone
on
else
form,
goes
no.
out, yeah, give it. But
Yeah.
I want to see that.
No, not on form, definitely
Anyway, here's a leaderboard.
All right, let's have a look at
We
the
got that
leaderboard.
Cripper, he's back on top. Cripper, he can't get away. 22, Young. Adelingo, but he's 14. Then we've got Charlie and Sard on 13. Sard had just a good game.
Yeah. Sard had a average Sard game. Good.
And Doc and Newman on both on 12. So there he goes, Newman. Yeah, so slowly come up. All right, next week.
Don't
This is
rest
the
on
one.
Walshy either.
I can't wait.
Don't rest on Walshy for the MVP leaderboard.
Oh, he'll come back.
He'll be there. He'll be
I'm
there.
licking my lips for him.
He'll be there.
I'm licking my lips for him. Nah, you know you do. Hold it back a little bit. St Kilda and Malvo, I want your
Ready to go. But wouldn't it be nice to get
Don't
a
worry
little
about
bit under
Adelaide.
his
Don't worry
belt?
about Adelaide. I think we've got enough.
But all
I
I'm
want
saying
St
is that's
Kilda.
what they said like at the start. They're aiming for
You know
that Adelaide
Carlton.
game.
You know Carlton.
Yeah.
That's all I'm going to say. You
Two
know
words.
Carlton.
2 words. Leave him.
Leave it.
Just
Anyway,
Leave him.
100%.
So we're happy. Everyone's good. Winners are grinners.
yeah.
Good week. Good
stuff.
3 weeks. Good 3-week patch.
Oh, you take it where
You
you,
know?
are.
7th of April, Marvel, 4:20 p.m. That day, someone got crucified.
Just before we get into that.
What?
We did.
They did, didn't
Yeah, I
they?
know.
Yeah, well, it's fact.
Well, I can't say that too either.
Jesus.
Well, it's fact.
Imagine they
Just
got
before you go on to that.
Imagine they got electrocuted.
Just before-
Everyone would have a little chair on their thing.
Oh god, you're in. Oh, okay. Just before we get onto that.
Dickhead.
Just before we get onto that. 2 facts for you.
Yeah.
Come on, we're gonna have a bit of
Matt Kennedy, that was so we stopped the trend of 7 straight losing games and we don't have Matt Kennedy in the team.
Yes.
1, and we lost all games without him in the team last season.
100%.
2, the last time we kicked 20 behinds in round 3, guess what year it was?
95.
Correct.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah.
The last time we drew a round 1 game,
95.
we won the flag. The
No,
last
it
time we
was
drew a
not
round 1
95.
game, we won the flag, 70 something.
79.
I think the
And the
last.
last time we beat Geelong by 8 points, 95.
Yeah,
I
I
think.
think 72
Something like
and
that.
82. I think it was 82 we drew in the first round.
Yep.
And we won the flag. In 72 we also drew and we won the flag, but it wasn't first round. So, I mean, how many numerology? What is it? The
Gematria.
Numerology.
No, that's not
yeah,
Gematria.
kind of like
Numerology.
numbers
Kind of,
you want to do.
Whatever. So yeah, what are we getting on to? Oh, the game. Yeah, that's right.
So Good Friday, as I said, there's. I'm telling you, we're.
There
out
should
to
be
get
a crucifixion this day.
There has to be.
I'm,
There has to. There's
can
got
I-
to be 2.
I'm
There'll
going
be
to
1
start
and there'll
this.
be 2.
I'm starting this. I'm just going to give you my prediction. 10 goals.
Tingo in.
All right.
10 goals.
I've actually written down my
10 goals.
my daily planner.
This is Kerno and Mackay just putting them to the sword.
We can't blame like weather.
No. This is
conditions.
putting them to the sword.
Like it just has to be like flat out.
Can I,
Absolute sword.
Can I read
like
you
it.
out my Good Friday planner entry?
Yeah, I like it.
12 p.m. Pasta marinara, calamari, bacala and insalata.
Oh, the bacala. Do you like bacala?
Do you like bacala?
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, with the but you got to do with the capers.
Yeah.
It has to be with the capers. Do you like capers?
But you can only put like.
So
You don't need a lot.
Turn
You don't need a
Because the
lot.
baklava's already sold.
You don't need a lot.
Kill it with the too
Correct.
many capers, but the bacala.
So that's
12
12
like a dried fish. It looks
Cod.
like a
Cod.
100-year-old man. Yeah.
Cod. So 12 p.m. pasta marinara, calamari, bacala and insalata.
Beautiful.
1 p.m.
Where are you getting the gelada from?
Nonnas. Oh, schnitz. Sorry,
Yes,
yeah,
of
schnitz.
course.
1 p.m. espresso and ricotta cannoli. Correct.
Where are you getting that from? And
Trevally.
Trevelli. Oh,
Oh, and yeah.
and does he do cannoli? Do they do
you've
cannoli?
got the dessert.
Okay. 2:30 p.m. off to Marvel Stadium. 4:20 p.m. Baggers football. 7 p.m. Baggers win.
I like it.
That's my planner for Good Friday.
I like it. Yeah, I think it's going to be a good win too.
Yep. I'm going in between 6 to 8 goals.
Oh, yeah. I was going to go 42 points, so that's 7.
Well, there you go. Well, we'll meet in the middle. We'll meet in the middle soon.
You're going to do 42 too?
I'll do 42 points. There you go.
Take the line now. I mean, day of recording will probably go out to like 24.
And that's not being overconfident.
21
That's just
and a half.
thinking that's what we should do. North, yeah, they've played some good footy and
Nah,
that.
it's-
But come on.
They'll come out. They'll be fired up because
First
it's their home
quarter
game.
and a
It's Good
bit,
Friday,
yeah.
you know.
First quarter and a bit.
I picked Hawthorn too, I just want to say that.
Well done.
I
Good
picked
stuff.
Hawthorn.
First quarter and a
I
bit, they'll
picked
come
Melbourne and
out.
I picked the Suns.
Aren't they shot calling? Geelong.
Geelong.
They're
Yeah.
shot.
They can't go with us.
No.
Not our midfield, not our forward line. Not a chance.
North.
Who,
no.
North?
No.
No.
They're done.
Not a, I'll be disappointed if it's not more than 40 points.
It's not necessarily them.
It's the way we win.
Yeah, it's the performance you
If
want
we're
to put in.
fighting all day, come on, man. Not against North Melbourne.
You shouldn't be.
Nah, not against North Melbourne.
It's time
A
now.
controlled, aggressive performance. is
smack
what you
'em.
want.
I want
Stick-
to.
if you stick to your, if you stick to what your strengths are and you
You'll
play the
belt 'em.
way you know you
Belt 'em.
can, the result will look after itself.
100%.
You know?
100%. And it's going to be like a lot better ground because I'm telling you, that bloody
That's garbage.
that what is a Giants
Stadium, garbage.
That is
Shit.
rubbish, mate. See, if they
Rubbish.
can fix it as much as they
You
want.
can't
No
fix it.
history.
The architect should be shot.
It just
Should be
looks-
shot.
cold. I can't believe Cripps jumped over the fence.
The Wicked Witch of the West, or whatever
Garbage.
this plays out there.
All right, everyone get down there, Marvel. Let's make.
It's going to
some
be. You
noise.
reckon it'll be a good crowd, Maz?
45.
Yeah.
That's. I thought it'd be about 40. I reckon
Wow.
You
Friday.
Push 50. Push
I've
50.
North are playing.
50,000.
I've
All
got,
right, you
I've
know.
got seats, right?
You
but
won't get
we actually-
55,000.
We actually booked some because they're selling fast.
45,
really?
50,000. Easy. I mean, all the bandwagoners will come out, which is good.
What else is there to do
Create.
that day?
Yeah, what are you going to do?
What are you gonna
well,
do? Everything's closed.
Oh,
Well, not everyone's religious.
No.
They just treat it as another holiday. Good,
correct.
go to the footy.
But if you go, don't eat any meat pies because you're not allowed to.
Only pesce.
Only fish.
Go get the fillet of fish.
Go get the
Lee
fillet of
Lee
fish.
Judges.
I
Big
can't
shout out
eat
to
anything.
Lee Judges, by the way, over in England.
Oh, fillet
God
of
bless
fish.
him. One of the great men.
All right, listen, we did have another game.
We did have another game. I don't really want to talk about this.
They lose.
Yeah.
I'm shocking.
Oh, no, I don't check it though. I don't really care about the AFL players.
I just saw the scores at the start and I just gave up, but just let us know what happened.
Telt Lepore, that's all it was. 12, 11, 83 to 5-14, 54.
But at one
Inaccurate.
stage it was even like worse, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Like,
it was just not great. Look, yeah, I don't know. They did have Phil Davis and a few good senior players in, but it was just, really disappointing.
where was it?
Giant Stadium. They ripped up the
Vernon
turf
Mason.
beforehand.
Before the
Yeah.
thing, yeah.
So from a Carlton perspective,
How fresh is
Chincotta,
that?
Even I know. this
Chincotta
one.
led the way with 34 disposals, so I've got no concerns if he has to come into the side at any point in time. Plowman, meh. Kemp was good.
Oh, all right.
That high half forward role could be his if he wants to take it off Martin potentially. I don't know. They've chopped and changed his position a fair bit as well. So yeah, Dow just mate,
What did he do?
23. Yeah, he's really become handball centric now.
Doesn't want to kick.
Jack Carroll again, like just
Kicked out. It's over. The
Yeah,
experiment
it's gone.
is over.
Fogarty.
The experiment is over.
Croc had a bit of a dirty day, but the bloke's playing on Phil Davis and a few others. Kicked 0-4, but I wouldn't be
So
too
Phil
worried.
Davis, what? Is he coming back?
Yeah, coming back from injury,
Oh,
yeah. You know what? And I was actually chatting to the Pom about this, and why like Dow's done, clearly. He's done, right?
Why is he playing midfield?
Not just, yeah. Why don't they, like, it seems to me that him and Fogarty
He's the other one.
no, but it's not that. They're
No, Matt, you're trying to increase value.
maybe
I don't think
that's
clubs
it.
are that
No,
dumb,
I
though,
don't
are
think
they?
they're that inquisitive with all that.
No.
You reckon they scheme like that?
Yeah, what wouldn't you?
Yeah, but he's been there. He's played for 6 years. People already know what he's got.
You know what people can
So
do. You
this
can
this
turn
is
forward.
right. So this is the
I
issue
reckon
here,
it's
right?
bullshit, but yeah.
He should not be the main man at VFL level anymore,
No.
right? And the Pom actually really, I reckon he nailed this. Give the midfield to Jack Carroll.
Yeah, 100%.
Say, son, you're 19, 20 years old, however old you are, 2021. You've got your career ahead of you. You've still got scope. You've still got potential. We don't know quite what your ceiling is just yet. You go out there and lead the midfield.
Where does he play? On the wing.
He's probably the third or fourth midfielder through there.
What do we recruit him as?
A midfielder.
Why isn't he number one?
Anyway, right?
Well,
For me,
They should.
Now,
If that's all recruiting,
I need to, and I know I harped on about
Telling
this
you.
last season, right? And
Trying to
I'm
get
just
something.
sick. I'm sick to death of it, right? Dow cannot play for this club again.
he won't.
I'm done. And people who
He won't.
I'm just going to put it out there, and I know this might sound ignorant or arrogant, but if you continually say, bring Dow in, why
you're
isn't Dow
uneducated.
playing?
Not
No,
that you're
you know,
uneducated.
no. You know nothing about what our team requires.
Yeah.
You know nothing about what it takes to be a contested and tough midfield at AFL level, and you actually know nothing about the modern game.
100%.
You're negative.
I'm sorry you don't.
You're negative.
I'm sorry you don't, but you actually don't.
You're
you
too
don't.
negative. You're
He's
too
just
negative
no
about our
good.
players.
He's no good, mate.
He's a
I
net.
agree.
And mate,
And
you
it's
know
not
how
like
much
we
I
haven't
rate.
tried.
I want it, mate. I want him to play as well as anybody.
As
and
if
I
we
want
don't
him-
want a good Dow.
I want him to be a fully fledged senior footballer. He might be at another team who want to play burst through the stoppage, but the
What
problem
is a good Dow?
well, that's the thing. I don't even know what it
A
is.
little bit here and there.
What a burst. Well,
People
5
say, "Oh,
metres.
he hasn't had a chance." Well, yes, he has.
He had the last year.
Mate, he doesn't. He does not fit into what we want. and what we need and what's required at the level.
I actually had this.
And that's
little
it.
bit going.
That's it. The argument
100%.
is done.
I mean,
And
how many
we
times?
tried.
The
We
argument
tried.
But how
is
many times can we
done.
say it? I reckon we said this about
I'm
10
sick to
times.
death of it.
And
I'm
you know
sick to
when
death of
it'll
it.
rev up again, if we start losing a few games, it'll be like, well, we only had 38 positions in the reserves, you know.
mate.
But I've had this little bit of a discussion with a particular Essendon supporter about Setterfield.
No.
Oh no, Rocco! Please don't.
No. What's going on?
No, I know what you're going to talk about. Oh,
No,
why
no.
did you give us Setterfield?
Yeah,
Why did you?
yeah.
Oh, come
And I'm
on,
going,
man.
and I'm saying to him, mate, you don't think we tried to
do.
get the best out of him? I've seen what he's done. Yeah, he has a couple of good games.
No, you see what he was capable of.
He was all right for us. No knock. No knock.
That's consistency.
No, and
He's
this is what I'm
producing
saying.
it 1 week,
And-
next week gone.
Yeah, and this is what I'm saying about Dow. Yeah, he's played a few games, but well, you just don't bring the bloke in because you think anyway.
A new club, a new lease of life is probably what they need.
Let me
See
put
what
something
happens-
out there.
We'll see what happens in round 12, 14, 15,
Well,
16.
let me put something out there as well. Just because you have offloaded a player and he plays well at another club, it doesn't mean that you've lost out.
No, we've lost
It
nothing.
doesn't mean that you've lost. Look, if you look back on it and you look at the decision and say, oh, the bloke's gone on to be an All-Australian, Carlton have been in the doldrums for years, they should have kept the midfield.
Oh, well.
The midfield.
So be it. You got to take risks.
100%.
I mean, it's not a massive
I'll
risk.
give you one. Josh Kennedy to Sydney.
Yeah, from Hawthorn. Oh, yeah.
Mate, they got rid of him and he's become like one of their most
Yeah, but
decorated players.
Yeah, but
you know?
Hawthorn won 3 flags
I
without
know,
him, so it doesn't matter.
Sometimes you got to do these things.
You've got to give to get a little, you know?
Anyway,
So
stuffing.
get people who keep saying, "Oh, we should have kept Will Setterfield." Mate, get
Nah, it's done, man.
Or the other one. Who's the other one?
A stalker.
You know, he's been doing all right, but come on, man.
They had
Like,
their
for us,
chances.
he was like.
I hope he does well, mate.
I hope he
seems like
does
a
well
nice
because
kid,
nobody
whatever.
gets him, but he just didn't fit
Mate.
what he was doing. And
I hope he did
actually
well. Other than when we verse you, I hope he gets slaughtered.
Of course. Good luck.
But yeah,
Good luck to you.
Mate.
somebody's going to leave your club every year.
100%. 100%. All right, let's
Can't
do
keep
this.
everyone.
Nah, stuff him. Let's do this one. Let's do this one.
Cares.
Yeah, he was just petty. Was it playing all right?
Harrison Petty.
Yeah, he won a flag first.
All right. All right. All right. I got 3.
Mate, this is a Vergonya.
No. Wait, we haven't started. You don't even know what I'm going to say.
Ah, wait up.
This is just a Vergonya.
Sure.
I haven't even. We're not even going to talk about that one yet.
Silencio.
Oh, wait. Yeah, no, there's definitely a
Different crack,
It's
man.
a different crack.
Crisp. So,
What's that from?
that's a petty Mac.
No, I'm saying why is it different? Because of the gases?
Maybe it's a different aluminium they use.
Maybe.
Different construction.
That could be the
Maybe
case.
there's a little bit more air. They're giving you less,
That
fuel to
aluminium's
regenerate
got
yourself.
More cancer cells in there.
Yeah, probably. Anyway,
Hey,
AFL
before
talk.
we go on to this one, I just want to have a quick. I just want this really quick because what's kind of brought up. I don't know what's happening. Should the AFL grand final change the time?
No.
What is it, Twilight now?
They want to do the 4:40
30.
or whatever. Yeah, go further.
I kind of like a night theme. But
Do ya?
Yeah, I love
No,
night. But everyone's
I'm
a
traditional. I like it because it's during the day. You don't wait too long, and then after we win the grand final this year,
Yeah.
we got time to celebrate. Remember when they did the night one? It was like 11 o'clock. What are you gonna do, man? Like no one's out, and I
There's
don't know.
pros and cons for both, but I don't really
But
mind.
just keep it, man. What's wrong with the
Look,
day
I'm a
thing?
traditionalist, but I've always said I'd like a night grand final. Like even when I was a
We
kid.
got one in Perth.
Yeah.
It's not a bad spectacle.
It looks,
was it?
look, it looks better.
The spectacle's all right.
That's what they
for me,
want.
Anything at night is better.
For me, just leave it.
Hard to care. Yeah.
Just leave it.
I'd leave it. If you want to leave it, leave it. If you want to change
But
it.
the fact that there is a discussion about it
there always has
tells
been, though.
me
They're
that
going to change it.
that
There always
they're
has
gonna-
been,
not like completely.
Nah,
they
it'll be a
might
couple of hours.
maybe alternate.
it will
I
be
don't
a
know.
night one day.
Well, it wasn't the one in the COVID year
Yeah,
in
that's what I was
Brisbane.
saying.
That was
That's
in the
the
night.
Brisbane and Perth.
And as I said, the spectacle. Listen, everything's better at night. It looks
Fireworks.
better. Yeah, because you got the fireworks.
Lighting
It's
and-
dark, you know.
How good was the grand final last season? Like the entertainment. And
I love
everything?
it.
Robbie, fuck.
Robbie is
King.
a star, man. I love that bloke. He's a good bloke.
No,
Alright,
good call. Fair enough.
That's it.
Good
Just leave
chat.
it.
Yep,
But
yep.
we'll definitely
That'll
go
definitely
look at
come up
this
again.
one. Let's have a look at the first video.
Oh, this is a Vergonya.
This is the worst
All right.
call.
So first of all, like that's here or there.
He probably dropped it.
Yeah.
But maybe
here
did he
we
have
go,
it
you
long
can see him on
enough?
the right, and he's actually now. That's it. All right. Now we were lucky. We'll take it, but at the end of the day, that's the vergonya, mate.
Yeah, that's bad.
Because let's go to the next video.
Oh, if I'm thinking,
What he said, and then the dissent. So
This is the explanation.
So there was a decision not paid. So the ball had gone through, and then he's gone. How is that not a free kick? With his arm so that's dissent. It's dissent.
He said it himself, the umpire. It wasn't about what he said. It was about
the arms, like
The
his
arms?
arms are like here. I
right?
mean, yeah,
and
whatever
he
they are.
asked, "How is that not a free kick?" And like by just looking at it, he didn't really go crazy.
Yeah.
He just asked, right?
How is that not on the ball?
So now, let's have a
Or
look at this
dropping?
last video, and this is just one. And I think people have
Oh,
seen
yeah.
it.
Oh, yeah.
Watch this.
Yeah. That's dissent. That's worse.
You can see it again. Watch how he gropes.
Yeah.
And look at this.
I saw that about 20 times on the weekend.
And this is the problem. The interpretation is subjective
Correct.
to each and every single
So
umpire.
let's take it out. There should be no interpretation, man, unless you absolutely
Lose it.
lose it and swear at the
I
umpire.
told you this is what's going to happen.
This is what was
got to
always the
happen.
case.
And happen,
Umpire
right?
abuse or whatever it is. You know, people know what the line is.
Yeah. But when do they
But
ever
it is subjective.
abuse them? But
You know,
was that, losing it?
So let's say, right, you want to.
in the 80s, they would have decked him. But now they don't even.
Brian Taylor. Whoever.
Mate, it would have been a double 50 that
I
one.
know. Mind you, right, so say when the whistle's gone, right, and the ball's going through for behind and you want to have a discussion with the umpire, you go up to the umpire and say, mate, how's that not a free kick?
No.
The umpire should be game enough to explain, look, he didn't have prior opportunity or
Correct.
got knocked out in the tackle.
100%.
He was held without it. He didn't have clean possession of the ball. He was fumbling the ball. He never actually had clean possession, and that's why I didn't pay it. All right, no worries.
Done.
That's it.
And even if you don't agree with it, at least you had an explanation now. Right? But and then the other thing I'd say
But
is...
the thing is that when you ask a question, that's your natural reaction because you're pleading.
Like why?
Why?
So how else would you do it?
Why?
Why? Or do like an Italian. Why?
Why?
Like this.
Nah, that's this.
It's even worse.
Yeah, true.
Imagine you go, oh!
See, as an Italian, I was expecting Cornelio to go like this. My cazzo.
Ma! Imagine he does that.
Ma che
Ma!
cazzo.
Che cazzo! Right?
Yeah, that's
But the
so
thing
bad.
is that...
Look, we'll take it, yeah. At that point,
But
of
what
the-
happens when it
but at
happens
that-
to us now?
That's what That's what I
Well,
always
McGovern
say.
did one.
Yeah.
He had the arms
He
out.
did.
I didn't show it.
I
I
was saying
Mate.
that to my brother when we were watching. I'm like,
Mate.
bro, how is that? Like, it was
Exactly.
worse.
It was worse.
It was worse.
And that's
You know
the
what I
thing.
mean?
It's subjective
Yeah,
for
right.
each umpire.
Now,
Again,
I don't
grand
know who
final.
this umpire is, right? But what if he's having bad time at home,
Well, that's it, exactly.
right? And all of a sudden...
It's not
he's
the umpire's fault.
Oh.
though.
No,
I
but what
don't
I'm
blame
saying,
the
he's having a
umpire.
bad
Yeah.
time, and then
AFL.
all of a sudden, like maybe his missus is like bagging him, and I'm telling you, and then it's the Pink Floyd, another brick in the wall, where the teacher says he's going. He's berating the kids. If you watch the film clip, he's berating the kids, and he's sitting there, and the kids like that, and then they go, and there's a video of him at home, and he's about to eat his meat, and he pushes the meat away, and the wife comes over and goes, and he makes him eat the meat, and she goes, if you don't eat your meat, how can you have any pudding?
Yeah.
Right? But the thing is, and what he does, he goes into class, and he takes it out on the kids, right? Now, I'm saying, what if he's having a bad time, and then all of a sudden, he's having a bit, and someone goes, hey, and he goes, no! Don't you talk to me like that, and he gives it to. We shouldn't put these umpires under that sort of
And
pressure.
again, every rule's got like grey area, but far, that's so bad.
You can't have that. You can't have that. That is disgusting, because then we saw the next night worse was not given. So what we should do now, I asked the AFL, I want now clear rules. How far can I put my arms? No, seriously. It's
true.
Is that okay? But what if I do this? Is that... No, but it's getting to that stage.
It's petty.
That I can't
That's really
do that
it's
now,
really
but
petty.
can I do that? Or what about if I go up to you? What about if I do go up to you and go, oh, and you go, oh, no, you can't do that. But if I go up to you and go, can you please explain to me? Like,
That's what I said
I
like
know,
last
man.
year when it came out. Aren't we all human beings? I mean, what can't we're adults? Can't we have
And the other thing is
just a quick discuss? It's legit 30-second
the
discussion.
NRL do it the best. The NRL do it
This
the
is
best.
what-
They pull them in, the captains.
Yeah.
They go, oh, I don't want to see that anymore.
That's it.
And you know what the captains usually do? Yep, okay.
Football, they do
understand
that.
and
Soccer,
they walk away.
football,
That's it.
soccer, they do the same thing.
Why can't we do that? And the other thing is with this umpire, like, man, he shouldn't be put under this sort of pressure to do this, right?
Nah,
he shouldn't be putting under this sort of pressure to make this sort of
I agree.
decision. You know, so it's just
They got enough to worry about.
Because then we're losing at them too. I mean, yeah, you're going to get calls wrong, fair enough, but it's just consistency.
Yeah.
I don't believe that there should be a rule,
For that, no.
and that's a cost.
When they bring it in last year,
Yeah.
and remember when we went to
we've
practice game and I'm like, Petrarca, he gave away
yeah.
50, and I just went, there's not a chance that's a rule. I didn't know. And I'm just like, bro, this is become, it's...
No, it's no good. It's
I'm
no
not
good.
going to even. That's it. I'm done. All right. So
no
that
good.
shouldn't be a rule
They should-
anymore.
and that's-
And Brad
that was-
Johnson was trying to justify it.
No.
He's another merda.
There. And this is the thing.
Oh, I think. Shut up, Ray. You were the worst at it. All you did was like this.
Yeah, no, that's right. No,
But anyway.
no, this is just
Yeah,
wrong.
that's
man.
bad.
It's
That's
just
a
wrong.
bad
And the AFL should come out and go, listen, that was a mistake.
It's a bad one.
But they
Maybe
won't
you should
do it.
just go there and go, hey, listen.
Hey, listen.
They'll give
I'm
50
telling you,
against
man.
you.
I'm telling you, man. No, me. You wouldn't want me as a teammate because I'll be giving away 50s every 2 seconds. We go, come on, man.
Put a muzzle
All
on
right. That was a good one. Hey, listen, this last one, this has got nothing to
stitch your
do,
lips
but
up.
I had a discussion with my son about this, right?
With
And
your
I-
son?
Yeah, and I just want to clear this, right? No, it's not on there, but this is going to be just a discussion between 3 people.
Oh,
there.
okay.
Yes.
All right?
Like adults. Yes.
Adults.
When Fev was about to kick his 100th goal and
Oh,
Clarko
don't.
stopped it,
Stop.
right?
Yes.
What do you think? Was Clarko right to do it or he wasn't right to do it? And everyone answer in the comments.
We always say, but I think he was right to do it.
Me too.
You don't want to
100%.
give freebies.
Never.
Yeah.
Never give anyone an
Weak
even
mentality. And that's why they won 3 flags.
break. Four. Well,
Four.
3
Well,
after
4,
that. Yeah.
yeah.
But you're 100%, man. That's why they won 4 flags and we won Scata because.
And that's why we were just winning draft picks, number 1s. Number 1 draft picks.
Oh, that was.
That's pretty-
my son's
that's
going,
pretty
but that was
ruthless.
unsports. You're saying that because
Pretty
it's
ruthless.
Fev, right?
It's because of our player. But if I'm a Hawthorn supporter, I don't want him
Well,
to kick
as
a goal.
didn't
And a
didn't that show
player.
you? Didn't
you
that,
want him to kick the 100th goal on you? No chance.
Didn't that show you the difference between the two clubs? One is
mentally.
trying to feed a bloke to get an individual milestone,
Yeah.
and the others are trying to, because he just would have said, "Look, we know the ball's going to go to him. Get 4
Correct.
blokes around him, and
Mind
win
you, he
possession
missed
back."
about 10 in the first
Yeah,
half.
exactly,
He
exactly.
kicked all 7 in the second
Yeah.
half. But that's not the point. The point
Nah,
is
correct.
Clarko did
Nah.
what he has to do. You never give someone, and this is our problem in the last 2 years, we're not finishing off teams, right? Who am I to say, like, oh, you know what, I'll let him kick this.
I feel sorry.
Yeah, what do you mean you feel sorry? Because I'm telling you, that feel sorriness could actually
Come back to bite you
come
in
back
the
to
ass.
bite you, man.
It does. It actually does.
I said, what if Fev kicks that 100, all of a sudden they get this big confidence, and the next year, all of a sudden they're playing differently? You just don't know. And what about the bloke who he was on? He allowed him to kick, and all of a
I
sudden,
don't know who was on him that night. Can't
nah,
remember.
but they had like 8
Handful of
players on him.
yeah.
It was good on him.
Yeah, Campbell, yeah.
So to me,
Nah.
Show and makers, man. I don't know.
good on him. And you
Oh
know
my
what? I think
God.
Fev's the only one who's ever kicked 99 goals.
Is he really?
Yeah.
I think so. 99 goals for a season. So there you go. All right. All right. This has been good.
Yep, very good.
All right. Let's do this one.
Next.
Yeah, I love that.
Proudly brought to you by Top
Dog Liquor.
Go
Oh,
down
yes.
to his website.
Topdogliquor.com.au.
And-
3, 2, 1. Rocco's Red.
Listen, I didn't really prepare for this too much today.
Hey, Lisa.
Sometimes the impromptu ones, the
And
ones that
better
you are
ones.
least prepared for, are the best.
To tell you the truth, I didn't know what to do in this situation, so I don't want to hurt anyone or offend anyone. But you know, because again, last week we had a few little like
Tiddly
discussion.
bits.
Yeah, discussion.
We had a little jumper punch.
we had a few little trouble punch, everyone.
A few, not disagreements, a few disalignments.
Yeah, yeah. I just want to say this, right? First of all, and I'm not saying what I'm talking about. I'm not mentioning anything here, right? All I'm saying is whatever I say, I stand by, right? And
Yes.
if I do, sorry. And if I-
He always stares.
I'm
there.
thinking,
I'm
I'm
going to put a sign there.
and
Stare here.
Yeah.
And if
Sorry.
I do say something that's not right, or maybe I've stepped over the line,
Yes.
I have to look at you guys.
Oh, yeah,
It's all right.
that's
You can address both. It's
Sorry,
fine.
sorry.
If I ever
We do have an
do
audience.
that, man, I'll own it.
Yes.
Every day of the week, man.
Yes.
So I own it. So
course.
my thing about, I'll say it, my thing about the monogram, I will not back down on.
And that's okay.
I will
That's
not
your
back
opinion.
down on, and that's my opinion. And I think the only thing I've got to say is, if anyone out there has a problem with me, address me.
Correct.
Do not address anyone else, because that is weak. I don't care if you don't like that word, that is weak. Address me and we can talk this out.
Correct.
That's all I've got to say about this situation. Just address me about what problem you've got and we can fix it. Okay? That's all I want to say about this situation. Everyone take
It's not really a situation.
No, it was a situation. I think it was a good discussion. I think everyone knows where
Everything's
we're
a
going
good
at.
discussion.
Everyone we're going. But all I'm going to say is...
I actually don't think anyone knows what you're talking about.
Well, I don't want to bring it up because people get
Well
offended
played.
by it. But
It's not. I don't think it's about getting offended.
It's not about. I think it's the way you explain
As,
it
as an
and how
orator,
you address it.
As an orator, we have a responsibility.
Yeah.
I
Always.
agree, and anyone that thinks that I don't understand that we've got a responsibility
But-
is wrong, because I understand how.
As
much
an
of it-
orator, we also are allowed to speak our minds.
and that's all we do.
And heaven
Now,
forbid if you don't.
Well, this is. Well, you know why people get pissed off, because nobody likes to talk about these.
No,
it's
you
not
don't.
an issue. It's just a discussion.
A discussion.
And because we bring it up,
Yeah.
because
And at the end of the day, remember who
This-
I am. I'm Rocco from Reservoir. No, well, I might get it. You see me every day, every show. I get at least a dozen things wrong in the way I speak.
But we
and that.
all
So
do.
I might.
What's
no, but
what's
in my
hold on,
speech
what's
and
the
that, but-
saying? What's the saying? For those for the man who is without sin, cast the first stone.
correct.
And the other thing, I just want to say one more thing, right? People that are put into a certain position, right?
Yes.
You are lucky to be put in that position.
Correct,
But just
of course.
remember, that doesn't make you bigger than who you are.
Correct.
You're in that position to, a lot of the times, just to look after it.
Be
Right.
the best that you can at the
be.
thing that you do.
All right, but don't
That's
use
it.
that position, right? And use your position to do things that you shouldn't be doing.
Well, that's
And-
it. Yeah.
And I
want-
don't agree.
Don't abuse your power.
Don't abuse. Fuck, I
Yeah,
was trying to
well,
work
well,
out what
sorry,
I wanted to say.
sorry.
But you're 100%. Don't abuse your power. And a lot of people get into these positions and think, yeah, you know, like, no. But anyway.
And that's not
apart-
to say that that's what's
no,
happened
no,
or that
that's
is
not
what is
happening.
happening,
That's
but
with,
it's just, you
with
know.
a lot of things in life.
anything in life.
Generally, hey, that's with the Carlton Football Club. How many times have I bagged the top level and said, mate, you're in this position, man. It's a privilege that you're there. Don't think you can do whatever you want with it. You know what I mean? You've got
Yeah,
a
yeah.
responsibility
Agree,
now.
agree.
But anyway, listen, everyone, if you got something to say, come and say it to me. All right, done.
Good stuff.
Good stuff. But you know who really doesn't stuff around?
Who doesn't stuff around?
These blokes here.
All right, let's have a look.
Look at this, the Aussie burger.
It's getting to run the Aussie burger.
When I'm off my
15.50.
diet, I'm gonna smack one of these down. You're gonna see me when off my diet. I'm gonna smack one of these on the show.
Mate, superb.
Inhale it. Genuinely inhale it. What do we got here? Schnitzel,
Oh,
chips,
that's
and
what we're having
salad.
there.
Yep. Well, we had it.
Look at that.
It's gone now.
It's devoured.
It's just the rabbit food. That's
Max
a little bit of
gone.
rabbit food.
Max gone. He's
And the last one. What do we got? Plain and simple,
Who's that?
which isn't so plain and simple. Who is plain and simple in
You
our
don't name
team?
plain and simple.
I reckon Newman's plain and simple, but you
I
know
like that.
Newman's plain and simple.
I like that.
I don't know.
But you own
Newman.
someone else plain and simple. Do we Plowman?
No. Let's give
was
it a
somebody
Nicky
else's
Newman.
name.
He doesn't deserve a burger.
Ah, no, not a chance. If you're not in the
Here.
team, you deserve
Here.
nothing.
Here. Here.
Rabbit food.
Ensalada.
That's rabbit food.
That's for Cornelio,
Yeah.
the rabbit.
So, yes,
No,
very
go
good.
down and see.
Gokhan.
Gokhan.
Yep. Schnitz Northland. If you're
Northland.
subscribed to Blue Broad or the Jumper Punch, it's 17% off.
Correct.
If you're a member,
Remember, 25.
25. A fourth, a quarter,
Get
25.
yourself a
Order and
handcrafted
get down there, man.
schnitzel.
And
Yep.
and look, support us, please. We need money. No, go support us. Get your 25% off. Let's see, for $4,
Feed the poor.
feed the poor.
At church, you know, and they come around like this.
Our Zio does
When
that.
they come around like 4
Our
times.
Zio does that.
How much spiritually do you
Our
want there?
Zio does that.
There's none left.
He's at St Paul's
Does he
Church.
do it? Does he
does the
walk
thing.
around?
Yeah, always. You know what the trick is with that?
Don't start.
Do you know what the trick is with the collection bag? The thing?
What do
You put
do?
your hand in and you hit the bottom.
Yeah.
That's real wild tight.
Yeah, full speech.
But you know when you can't do it? If it's a tray.
Fine, imagine if they still use the tray.
Remember when, like, you're a kid, like, remember when we were young and we used to go, like, you know, to the church and all that, and you know, you'd be there like, oh, Mum, have you got the coins in there?
Yeah, you want to be on it.
Give me the money back.
You're so wrapped, man.
Give me the money back.
Then 3 hours later, you see the priest at the pub. He's
80
just done.
cents and give everyone 20
The
cents.
Playing
priest
trifectas.
is at the pub playing
Quinellas,
trifectas
parties.
with the
Yeah,
cat.
as he's backing out with the Mercedes. No, it's good. We love them all. It's Good Friday, dude.
It is.
Everyone,
And I've got mine.
Easter. How did the eggs get involved?
I know.
How did the chocolate
mine.
eggs?
Is that Australian?
Crucifix.
Nah, there is actually a.
Or is that overseas?
No, there is something. There is something about the eggs,
Yeah, I don't know.
but it wasn't chocolate. They ended up making them chocolate. But there is something about the eggs.
It'd be
all about
some
it.
novelty.
Bona
Like Mason
Pasqua.
Cox. Anyway,
I like.
What, yeah, that's a. Interesting. How
got
did the Greeks say Happy Easter?
Christos Anesti. Christos. Oh, Christos.
Yeah,
I
but
think
they
it's
don't have it this week.
Nah, it's in 8 years from now.
Oh, yeah, Greek Easter's at a
It's
different
usually
time,
45
isn't it?
weeks
It's
after.
never earlier.
They
Well, we
want
don't
to
why.
make it about me.
No.
me.
We know why.
Yeah, cheaper.
Correct. The
Tight
eggs are
asses.
They're tight asses, man.
Yeah, Johnny and Dean, tight asses.
You know what's funny? Isn't it funny too when the eggs and Easter stuff come out in the store?
Yeah, like
Months before.
In
mate.
January, when it's
the 1st.
Christmas. Hot cross buns are in Christmas.
Get ready
like
for
hot cross
Easter.
buns, but
I haven't
I like
eaten one.
it.
I've been deprived
yeah,
this
I know,
year.
but I like it.
They are
You do
good.
that with a little bit of butter.
Nah, but you got to toast it.
Yeah, no, it's good.
Do you like raisins or without?
No, raisins.
I like with.
Yeah, I like
Yeah, I don't like raisins with a bit of
raisins
butter.
with
A
a
bit of
yeah,
butter.
a bit
I,
of
just,
butter.
I don't get how he eats that, but he can't eat fruit. It's the
What
fruit.
is wrong
So
with you?
sweet.
So you don't know fruit.
No, I don't eat any.
Sickening.
Not one. I told you, in a smoothie, no issues. Bananas, chocolate, and all that.
You not like watermelon. It's
I don't
water.
like it. I don't like it.
It's water.
I can't eat them.
It's water.
Watermelon, maybe I could do. Maybe.
Nah, I don't reckon he like the texture.
That's a texture I can't do.
Nah, I
It's that-
don't reckon.
What's your favourite again?
You hate bananas.
No, I like bananas
smell.
whole. I can't stand it when it's smoothie.
Oh, when it's a
it smells like
mush.
a it smells like merda. It smells like shit.
So what do you like?
Has to be in season.
Yeah.
When watermelon's on song, it's
Watermelon.
good, but that's hit and miss. I love a good mango.
Mango.
But cold.
Oh, I love
Nectarine.
Yeah,
Have you ever been nectarine picking?
Yeah.
Fucking don't worry about picking. I'm eating it, bro.
Yeah, I know.
Cherries.
Yeah, cherries.
Good cherries.
I love. There's a place we go, we pick cherries, blueberries, and all that.
Blueberries
Yeah,
a tech.
blueberries.
Raspberries a tech.
Yeah.
You can't get it on this convo.
What about pomegranate? That's sick, huh?
Passion fruit.
Passion fruit. What about figs?
Oh,
That's my favourite. That's my
yeah.
favourite. You know how to go to Nonna's?
All those little fucking
When Nonna and you go good figs, she gives me a whole bag.
Nah.
They're
No,
the
you don't
best,
like it.
man. And you know my dad, because we used to have the fig
I just eat
tree.
the whole thing. I just eat the whole thing.
Yeah, no, you can. The skin is no big deal. I eat the whole thing too. You know,
Maybe that's why I'm
because
like
the birds love it.
Yeah, and he's.
I don't
put the
understand
net-
how that kitchen window did not break over 30 years, but
Oh! Oh!
birds shatter everywhere. But the birds did get offended.
Remember that Woolworths ad? Stavra!
Yeah. My dad had that. He had the rope.
Yeah, the rope.
The rope with like tins, like one in the fucking thing. Anyway, listen.
Stavra!
We got this bloke.
Yes. Ah,
Our favourite.
let's go.
Alright, here we go.
Oggi pasta, spaghetti, culo succo. Internazionale con tanta neve, spaghetti. spaghetti col sugo di carne, ragazzi, internazionale. Come? 1, 2, 3, alle 123, a pasticcio da me. Buon pranzo!
Does he do the hand?
Yeah, he does the hand.
Does he do the hand?
No, listen.
Internazionale, ragazzi. Abbiamo fatto il ragù con l'osso del buco. Con l'osso buco. Spaghetti con l'osso buco e tantannini di neve. Buon pranzo e buon weekend a tutti quanti voi.
It's a bit.
My God.
Oh God,
It's like he
Baldassare.
needed the daily serve
Oh,
of him, mate.
God.
And now he does like longer ones where he actually
Oh,
cooks.
and it shows you the preparation and the process. Yeah, shows you the game plan. He, you know, it's all about the process. Su di casa e la mamma ti fa.
All right, listen.
That's one of my favourites.
Listen.
We're listening.
We're listening there.
This is brought to you by North Seafood Bar and Grill.
Yep.
We are going to talk about this bloke here. Let's have a look at this.
So we won't watch the highlights because they go for too long.
Big number 4.
Kernahan.
Proudly brought to you by the Spirit of Carlton, past and present.
Oh, yeah.
You can't see that.
Just in case
we
you
need a
can't
bigger.
see it in the bottom right-hand corner there.
That should, you know, the Spirit of Carlton should cover the whole screen, I think.
Yeah, and just put a little bit opaque.
Look at this bloke. I love him.
Spirit of Carlton with Stephen Kernahan highlights in the background.
Look at him, he loves it now.
Oh, what a set of hands. He was on the front bar the other day, actually.
Yeah, he
Remember
was.
they go to him bar. Was it Glenelg? No.
Yeah, played for
Glenelg, and they go, oh, you know, how'd you go in the grand final? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Had an average day. How many did you kick? 7.
What did he kick, like 750 goals?
750,
89?
7 something.
Nah, 7,
738?
38 or 40 or something, yeah.
Something like that.
This is him. And this is in
Oh,
the state game.
State of Origin.
10 goals against Bruce Dool. Oh, he's one of the opponents. He was 20 years old here.
Munched him. Absolutely munched him. What a player.
Ironically, wearing number 16 and brought us our 16th flag.
Yeah.
Where are the behind posts?
What are they playing on what are they playing on an NRL pitch?
Magnificent.
Look at the presence he commanded. What a man. Ah!
Ridiculous. That's probably my favourite jumper, that one there.
Yeah, it's a
with the CUB. That's my
He
favourite.
absolutely pounded the crap out of the ball as well.
I just look at
is
it.
that the one after the
this
siren?
one here won us the grand final. Now you're thinking, what are you talking about? Anyway, this
Look
one,
how clear the vision is here. Oh,
That's like 90 what? 95?
95. That's a 95 grand final.
Oh, I just had a
How good's a
one.
footy?
Yeah.
look at this.
Power. On your chicks.
I love this little bit of footage here, man.
They hold the cup up together. Look, he's giving him the medal. On you, Sir Bobby Davis.
Bobby Davis.
On you, Sir Bobby.
I hope everyone's enjoying this. And this is like, I know it's a long time ago, but let's not forget. Least we forget.
Lest we forget.
Look at that. That's an iconic photo. Oh, was it? See me there?
Where?
Nah, well, I was there, trust me.
Like, how long did he hold it up for? About 8 years?
Man, I would
It's
have
the
still
best.
been holding it up.
Yeah, I know. How good.
One day.
So he talks about all that about in the interview, right? He talks about the Glenelg days. He talks about all that. You know, he's
Fantastic.
very. But let me just a few stats before we go on. 251 games, 738 goals.
738, yeah.
Captain from 87 to 97 in
yep.
his second year, right? Premiership captain 87-95.
Yep.
Best and fairest 87 in a premiership year.
Huge.
89-92. Leading goal kicker 86
Is
to 96.
86 to 96.
Let's not just go over them. 11 years straight.
11,
right?
yeah, sorry.
All Australian 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 92, 94. Carlton Hall of Fame legend. Captain of the Carlton's Team of the Century and AFL Hall of Fame. Do I need to say any more?
No, you don't.
He is an absolute star. But you know what I loved about him?
What?
I call it the stick strut. Have a look
The
at this.
stick strut. Yeah, love it. Love it.
I know that one.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like he's paddling water. Oh, yeah,
Look at
he's a
him.
big boy. Oh, yes. Oh, thick.
That's the music.
Thick. Oh, look at the young sauce. Oh.
Young blood sauce. Fuck, what a leader.
That's a captain's captain.
It is, man.
Oh, mate. On your rattles, on your
Look at
rattles,
him.
tits. On your tits.
Fuck, what a man.
I loved him. So we did do the interview with him. It was a great honour and privilege to meet the great man. And we actually did it at the club. And
Oh, they let you in?
yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I don't know who they I think they thought I was someone else. But they brought me around the ground and everything.
Oh, did they? That's
yeah,
nice.
because I wanted to do it in the grandstand.
Did you go on with a wig?
Huh?
Did you put a wig on?
Yeah, I don't know if they kind of knew who I was.
Worked
But
out well,
anyway,
then.
that could be the last interview I do there. But it was, I'm telling you, man, the bloke.
You did a good one if it is.
He was a star. So let's just have a look at this.
All right, let's go.
I'd always get after it. Knew I had a different gift. I'd outwork any other kid. Deep within our souls, we can feel there's something empty. We need something more. I feel destiny, she tempts me. Tells me there's two paths, they both have a different ending. Choose wise and you'll find that pain leads to ascending. Till I'm dead and buried deep within a cemetery. I will fight, never weary, I wanna be legendary. Till I'm dead and buried deep within a cemetery. I will fight, never weary, I wanna be legendary. I wanna be legendary.
And here we have him. Big Sticks Kernaham. How are you,
Hey,
mate?
boys, Rocco, how are you, mate? Mitchy, how are you, mate? Good to see you, boys.
Good to see you, mate, and thank you very, very much for joining us
problem,
today on
no
the
problem.
on the jumper punch. And
Legends of the Jumper Punch.
exactly, and
the
look
Carlton
what's
Football
right
Club,
behind
too.
you, mate.
Oh, yeah, I
You've
saw
got your
that.
own locker.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Number 4.
This is the Legends lockers.
These are no bigger than they used to be in the old days. It's still
a
about
bit
exactly
newer,
the
a little
same.
bit newer.
Yeah, they are.
You played for your, the great club Glenelg back in Adelaide, correct? Mm-hmm. Your dad played for Glenelg, is that
Yeah,
correct?
yeah.
All right, so you get kind of like they sign the thing that you're coming over to come, but you go, I'm not leaving until we win a flag because you promised your dad. Is that, if they never won a flag, you would never have come over to Carlton?
Well, I think the last year I'd run out of excuses. So we timed it pretty well. That is true. I signed a Form 4, which when I was about 15 or 16. And I think I got a small amount of money from the old days for doing that. And I mean, I hadn't played senior footy. I played senior footy at 16 or 17. And
Yeah.
That's right.
I just thought, well, I'm playing with mates here for life. I'm going there. I'm happy in South Australia and hadn't even made it then. So I thought, if they want to give me something to sign there if I go, that's fine. So I did, but as the years went on, they got stronger and stronger, the overtures, plus every other club from the VFL were probably knocking on the door. So yeah, signed
a few, you had
I did tell, I'll let you know if I win a flag, I'll think about coming then. But 85, I ran out of excuses and we won one finally, so I thought it was time to come.
And you played well that
This
game.
is an absolute fact, and I'm not embellishing that. People can look at that, look it up.
Yeah.
The next week, I spent a hard week. We didn't lose the game, by the way. We drew it. We didn't lose.
We drew, that's exactly
That's right.
We played Hawthorn out here.
Yep.
At 3/4 time, I took a mark. It was a howling gale down the scoreboard end, as you blokes know.
Yes.
That way.
I remember.
And it was outside 50. The siren goes. I'm not kidding you. You can hear the crowd go, oh, nah. I bomb it through and I'm going, I'm pretty going, well, okay, there you go. And the 32-minute mark, last quarter again, with 3 points down
That's
or
right.
whatever it was,
Yep.
I'd take a mark 40 metres out, straight in front, and I go, shit, it's going to happen again. So I raced straight back and went straight back, kicked the goal, the ball went back to centre.
Just before you
And
go
there
on,
it
I
is.
noticed that when you had that one in the last quarter, I don't think you've ever gone back and kicked the ball as quickly as that time, because I didn't think you wanted to be there if the siren
But you
was.
did it.
What's that? 1, 2, 3.
But you did
four
kick it.
shots at goal.
Yeah.
After siren and right in the last seconds of it.
Yeah.
Game and a quarter in a week. So that was a
But
big
you
week.
did, and you
Cut up, broken nose, cheekbone.
That was the
everything.
class that was running around behind goalposts trying to hide.
Behind Brucey Combin in the
Yeah.
goals. It was the goal umpire. With
Oh, was
blokes
he?
trying to bash him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a true story.
Wow, unbelievable.
I mean, we don't-
But John,
we
I
don't
reckon
promote
he
this
got him
stuff.
before he made it to the goalpost.
They didn't. They got him. As we
And
broke,
Bear came in
Bear
too.
came in straight away, and
Yeah.
Jimmy Buckley was told by Wolsey probably to
Yeah.
make sure that bloke doesn't walk. Bucks was on the bench, and he came on at quarter time before they let the crowd on the ground. This is true too. Before the crowd had got off the ground, Bucks was into Clarkson was on.
Yes.
While the crowd was still getting off the ground. So we don't promote that sort of stuff.
No.
It was that sort of
It was those days, but
Yeah,
and
it
look,
was.
and it could have really turned nastier than what it was.
Shit.
Hey, well, you
Couldn't have
mentioned
got much more nasty.
Exactly.
I saw every game last year, like you guys did, and
Yeah.
some of that play, those first 10 games of the year against serious opposition. I'm talking about Sydney,
Yep.
Yes.
Port Adelaide,
Yep.
and Bulldogs when
Yep.
they were premiership, one of the premiership favourites. at the
Richmond.
time. We were in Richmond. We were 9 goals ahead before half time in a few of those games. Yes, we nearly lost the games, all of them, but we held on to the end.
So what
we had a rebuild a number of years ago, and just taken a while to come
Yeah.
to fruition, hasn't it? So it's been
Yeah.
a lot of years in the Doldrums, but sometimes you just can't get it. You can't get it done at the end, and
Yeah.
you've got to learn how to win. And
yeah.
look, they held on those games, which is a good thing. But some of the
Yep.
footy played early in that season,
Was
we were
fantastic,
electric,
wasn't it?
and that, I thought
Yeah.
there's something there, isn't there? And of course, we've got a pretty good spine, which is pivotal to playing in finals and winning flags. We've got some talent, but that doesn't mean anything.
No.
To you,
Yeah.
it's a win-loss business, and until you get
Yeah.
I was at the Hall of Fame and the,
Yep.
the Life Members Night the other night. 1,000 odd people. It was a fantastic night.
Yeah.
B.A.G. Gleeson, my great mate,
Yes.
inducted. In
I was there.
Hall of Fame. Yes.
I was there.
and I had 48,000 lunatics come up to me saying, "Top 4 this year, top 4." I said,
Oh, yeah.
And I'm going, hey guys,
Relax.
Settle
we're
down.
to make the top 8 before we get the top 4. Let's
Exactly.
just think about making finals. Let's win what we should.
That's right.
I'm sure Vossi's building them, and whether it's this year or down the track, we got it. That's our aim, but we're not there yet. And until we are, you just got to keep winning what we should win, and win those close ones are important.
All right.
Repping his own brand. What's that? What is it? Strata? What's his business or something? Isn't
So
it?
he works for the thing. He was saying, and he still works. I can't believe it, but
It still works. I
no,
can't
but he's,
believe it.
he's turning 60 this year.
Is he really?
Yeah. Him, Braddles, Greg Williams, they're all
think
turning
so.
like 60 this year.
Doesn't really look 60.
Nah. And he walks in, he's got that presence.
No, really, no,
60. He walks in and no, but he was a true gentleman. I had the best time. He is my favourite of all time because it's just his presence, you know what I mean? So I hope
What a
everyone
man.
enjoys that.
What a man.
Tomorrow,
Yep.
is it tomorrow?
Yep.
8 p.m.
8 p.m.
After.
Legends
Forever
of the Jumper Punch.
After.
Forever
After
Rivals.
Forever Rivals.
Yes, you gotta make
So
sure you
we'll-
watch
we'll
this.
plug
But
the
we're
crap
gonna
out of
just
that.
do something. Yesterday I went to go and see another great man, right?
Yes.
He wore the number 34,
Marku.
Marku.
Yeah.
And he's opened up a new
Yes, his new
Location.
clothing store. Yeah, well, it's still his same clothing store, but at new location, as you said. Yeah.
in Tomo.
In Tomo. In Tomo.
So what I did was, it's at 422 Keon Parade, Thomastown. Go and see the
4-22.
Yes.
Yep.
Right.
Slash.
In Tomo. Go down and see him. He's there every Saturday from 10 to 3. Get to meet the great man. But what I did was I filmed the grand opening,
Oh, there you go.
and here it is.
Okay.
Alex, how are you, mate? How's things?
Good, mate. Good.
Good,
Fantastic.
mate.
Good to see you.
100%, man. Where are we here?
Alex Marcou's fabulous warehouse sales. Fabulous.
Unreal, mate. You just started here in Thomastown, yeah?
Yep, just started was in Tullamarine. Yep, opened up first day here.
Yeah.
So it's good. It's good. I'm happy.
I think the address is number 422 Keon Parade,
Thomastown.
Tomo.
All right, Tomo.
Yeah. Laylaw, Thomastown, Raysville. This is the only place to be, mate. So show us around a bit. What have we got here?
We have got everything for every bloke, and we've got some girly stuff coming in too soon.
Oh, have you?
Yep.
You got to have the girly
stuff.
stuff.
Yeah, the missus wants a bit of girly stuff here.
Yeah?
Yeah, a bit of extra.
I think so.
Splendula.
I think you should get some, maybe you should get like a model to model the stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe see what Fabulous is doing.
Okay, we do some specials on the rack. Hoodies, 20, 25 bucks. It's good. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
What I do, I wholesale to retailers.
Yeah.
And there's just a little bit of off stock that I've got, and very good off stock that, we clear through
Nice.
a little Fabulous warehouse.
Nice, I like it.
So
what else have we got here?
Go through here, we got shirts, we do jackets, nice little checks.
I see some little are they Victorian?
Puffers. Yeah. Lucky enough to play for.
Are they your jumpers?
Yeah.
Are they?
Yeah.
So you played in 3?
3. Yeah.
3 weeks, all right.
Very happy. Beautiful.
You've got to be a good player to play for a state, especially those days.
Yeah, those days. South Australia a couple of times and Western Australia.
Did you win or lose those games? Do you remember?
We won 2 and lost 1 to South Australia.
Yeah, they were a good side at the time. Right? They were always a good side.
Very good side, yeah. But lucky enough to Rocco to have those.
Very lucky. What else we got here?
Then we do puffers, we do knits, shirts,
Mate,
we
all
do
looks
shoes.
quality. Hey, I can see a jumper up there.
Yeah. That's a training jumper. That's not the actual original.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's a training jumper, but
I did notice on the back there was a different number. But
25.
Yeah.
But I don't know how I got that.
I was going to say,
I've got no idea.
Is that just Alenko's training jumper?
It might have been.
I don't know, but if it is, man.
But he was playing at the time.
Yeah.
So
I don't know how you scored that jumper.
I got no idea.
But that's a beautiful jumper,
It's
man.
a
Look at
beautiful-
that, man. The old
Avco knitted.
Yeah. How heavy was that, like in the wet?
Heavy in the wet. What about when you sweat? It's heavy too. Don't worry. It was very heavy. Then we do shoes.
Yeah.
Shoes. Jeans.
Maybe go that way.
Yeah, sorry, Dylan.
No.
Jeans.
And you got all sorts of jeans.
Yeah,
you man.
all sorts of jeans. Then we do flannels. I got heaps of stuff. That's why I need someone here to come and shop.
No,
joking.
that's it. Well, this is before opening, so usually this would be full of people.
Yeah, full of people.
True.
Jackets.
The jackets.
Then we do our own socks. We bring them in. I do very well with the little lucky legs, we call it.
Yeah. We got a good video of that before, yeah. And we got, and as you can see, we got some of course, you don't like showing off yourself, do you?
Nah, this okay. I'm not a show. Actually, I'm not a show off, but. I had a couple of shops and years ago, and a couple of the workers did this for me. They put it all together, and it was it was my birthday one day, and they've all signed the back of it, and I was blown away. I thought,
that's fantastic.
Yeah, it is fantastic. So,
mate,
I'm very proud of that. Actually,
there's nothing wrong with the accomplishments you've done, the achievements you've done, man. To put it up there, man. If I had, man, I think I've won a few indoor cricket finals, and I've got the trophies proudly displayed.
Yeah, beautiful. Yeah,
so
exactly.
as if you wouldn't be like the great achievements you've done. That's fantastic.
Yeah. So then we've got a couple of jackets here that are all wholesale prices. Then if you want, Dylan,
let's go. We'll go upstairs
to the Fabulous warehouse upstairs. This I got to put up. And this needs just a little bit more work, but this is where all the suits happen. all the guys when they go to the races.
Yeah.
Wedding parties. We do a lot of wedding parties here, Rocco, which is
So
it's
you
good.
fit them out,
Fit them out.
and then you can get them tailor made.
Yeah,
you can fit out bridal parties.
Yep.
Full on bridal parties.
Yep, we get them tailor made, or we can do it off the rack, and yeah.
That's it, man. This is perfect, man.
Yeah.
They come and see you. You sit down with them.
Yep. And this is the greatest small brigade of all time.
That's now. Can I
That
just
is
say
the
that?
greatest.
I don't want to see any young people disrespect and call this. I heard them say the mosquito fleet, and I go, don't do it.
Yeah.
Don't disrespect the
I agree.
original mosquito fleet.
I
man.
agree. There's
you know what I mean?
none other.
No.
And I'm not biased either. I'm just telling you. They were
No,
sensational.
years were a scary combination at the time. In those late 70s, early 80s.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was like scary, man. Like, see, if it wasn't one, there was another one dominating.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
Tough.
Yeah.
And tough, man.
I don't know, me tough, but the others, yes.
Don't worry. I reckon I've seen you throw a few, man. There was a couple in that 82. There was that the big brawl.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
There was the big brawl, and that was a big brawl there. And I seen you. I saw Jono, man. I actually spoke to Jono the other day, and he was saying how he's the only player who got suspended, right, on the grand final.
Yeah.
And then went to the Battle of Britain and got suspended again
that's
while he
right.
was on suspension. He gave him a nice whipping, so that was fantastic. No, that's great, man. That's fantastic. All right. Everyone, come down.
Yes. To Alex Marcoux' fabulous warehouse sales.
Yeah, and you're
I'd love
here
to
like
see you guys.
every Saturday, aren't you?
Every Saturday, 10 to 3 p.m.
Yeah, 10 to 3. Come and see Alex and get a good bargain.
Yeah.
Done deal.
Done deal.
Thanks, brother.
Rocco, you're a gun.
No
Good on
worries. All right, there you go, mate. So go down and see him. He was a star.
Love us
Man,
a
I'm
bit of
telling
Marco.
you,
He loves a chat too.
Mate, does he love a chat, man? He just like every person that walks in there, it's a full on, mate.
Wind
No,
up
he's a
knob.
star. So go down and see him, and maybe in the coming weeks you're going to see a special.
Support your local businesses.
Support your local business down at Tomo.
Yeah.
Lock your car when you go in there.
Might be on bricks though.
You'll be fine.
Yeah.
That's it. All right. This has been great. Let's go to this one here.
Bananas in pajamas are coming down the stairs.
Banana of the week, proudly brought to you by
Merino Bros.
Yep.
Spend over $60, get free shipping, next day delivery before 12 a.m.
All right, let's do this one. Oh, you want me to go first?
There you go.
All right. I've got this one here, and this is what we're going to have a look at. Let's have a look
All
at
right, let's
this.
see. What is this?
Oh my God.
Was there a second? Why is my microphone moving up and down so much? Is it? That's really annoying me.
Is it just when the table?
Yeah, whenever this idiot bumps the table, it just touch the table, bro. It's shaking, man. Is that affecting the quality of the noise?
No.
You
don't sound good anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, it is annoying me. We'll let it go on, but
That was the worst time to stop it anyway.
what? It was the end of the segment, was it? Well, you stopped rambling on about your foot, and then I thought it was
You
a good
keep
break.
asking stupid questions, that's why. Now, Harry, you
Moving
did
on.
play.
Yeah.
What's going on here, man? But I'm on the Twilight Zone. What just happened there, man? Like, and then you went on there, and I don't know what you were saying there. Like, seriously, stick to what you're good at. And
He wasn't good at that this week.
well, he wasn't good at that. And then, like, you saw what happened to Fisher. I mean, he's just recovering. Just now. And every once in a while it comes back and he has a game like he did over the weekend, man, because he remembers. Mate, what was the other bloke's name?
You're right. It's the bloody podcast.
What's the other bloke's
Gibbons.
Fish Gibbons.
I even forgot his name.
It's Northland.
I saw him.
Making
He was
Palmers.
No, not even. He was cleaning the tables now.
Isn't that funny? As soon as the podcast hit, they go to the shit.
I'm telling you, like,
Silvani went on it. Remember?
He copped
just
it.
cooked.
I think Walsh went on it.
Walsh went on it, and then he hurt
He
himself.
hurt himself.
I'm telling you, don't
It's a
do
curse.
it. It's the curse.
Leave
Don't
it to
do
us.
Trust me on this.
Ben Mackay had a stress fracture in his foot.
He's out for like the year.
I'm telling you, just
Mate,
what are
these
you guys?
Podcast cursed.
What are you guys doing, man? Just concentrate on kicking the ball, mate. Just seriously, just really.
Wow,
what
they're
are
actually,
you guys?
they're actually a curse.
What are you guys doing?
Oh,
mate?
yeah.
Anyway, you get the big
Oh,
banana.
wow.
Don't make me keep giving it to you, mate. No, everyone listen to that because that was enthralling.
Here we go.
Yeah.
He got
I've got another one.
I got another one. Okay, shit.
Go on.
Well, this one. This is almost going to become a weekly thing. Let's
Oh,
have a
no.
look at
Okay, let's have it. What is this?
it. Manny, mate. We've just given you can't even. Can you name? I'm going to give you a bit of a test here, right? I want you to name your back six.
You want me to do what?
Name the back six of the Collingwood team that will line up, that you think will line up this week.
I don't know.
The Brady
I don't know.
Bunch.
I don't know.
It's almost set up like the Brady
I can sit there
Bunch.
and throw names
You know
at you.
your own side. You're too
Rocco,
busy.
I can
like
throw
trying to
names
be
at you.
funny.
You know,
Right,
what-
here
you know
we
what?
go. I think we're going to put this bloke on his Rene King.
Hey, you went to Essendon.
Twiggy Toe. We'll put on Twiggy Toe.
You know,
Come on, man. You don't even know your back six anymore. You don't.
Nah.
You can't even name your. All right. Oh, look, I won't make it hard for you. Name
Yeah, go on.
three of your defenders. That's all. Just name three. You know what? And to make it fair for everyone, we'll all name three defenders.
No.
No, I mean your own defenders.
Yeah, okay.
Go, man.
Yeah,
You
go on.
first. Three defenders.
no, I'll let you go first, Rocco. Because
Oh, why?
'cause
You want to look at your team. Who do you want in the back? Wiedering, Doherty, Sard, Cowan, who's a first year. Who do you want? Newman. How many do you want me to name?
Hurry
Go,
up.
man. Your job. Go. Name them. Name three.
Darcy
Far out.
Moore.
Already too long. You're trying to look it up on the
Darcy
screen.
Moore.
You're
I don't have a
hopeless, man.
screen.
Yeah, so how would you know? Oh, maybe we could play this bloke.
Clint Richards.
You're hopeless, mate. The comments were unreal,
God.
but they were coming thick and thin, the
Oh,
comments about
God.
who. Anyway, Manny.
That's brilliant.
The Manny files.
I don't know.
Far out.
I don't know.
You want to go?
Yeah, I'll go.
I got one.
Oh, who did I have? Oh God, I've just
give
lost
it to
my
him.
train of thought. Hold on.
Well, of course, Manny made you
just
just
that
lose
too.
everything.
Turned into Manny.
You turned into Manny. Hey, can you
No
know-
luck, Manny. My luck is Manny.
my luck is Manny.
Trained by Peter Gallagher. No, it was a Gallagher that trained that.
Nah, I don't know. Someone else.
Byron Kozomanis. Anyway, I'll go. Banana of the week goes to the Oz GP.
Oh, why?
So the event organisers, they're the worst.
Whatever.
They obviously haven't learned from last year. The media team, disgusting. On course, the vision, the audio and vision were 5 seconds after everything was on the track.
That's
So when they start,
You're
right?
joking
So
me.
you're looking. I mean, you can see up the straight, but when they start, you're looking at the thing and they've already gone, and you're waiting like, shit, what's happened? What's happened? You see smoke up ahead, and like, oh god, who's hit who? Who's hit who?
Oh, that's
Behind.
That's right.
No grid girls.
Oh, no.
A disgrace.
They really took them away.
They're gone. They haven't been there for ages.
Yep. But now we have drag queens, but I'm not going to get into that. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting.
Did they have anyone?
Drag queens.
Drag queens.
Oh, is that what they do?
They have drag
Are
queens.
you serious?
You dress naked. You will be dressed up
In a
half
skimpy
naked.
outfit.
Beautiful. You look beautiful. I nearly vomited. The media teams, I'll go again on the media team. Absolute disgrace. They had the same song playing, overlapping each other. I don't even know how you manage that. It was like Charlie Curnow and Harry Mackay going for the same ball.
Again.
It was disgusting.
Not again.
And all that dead shits that go into the pit lane thinking they're somebody.
They've never watched the race.
You're a fucking nobody.
They've never
You're
watched the race.
absolute nobody.
I'll tell you now, 95% of the people
95,
who
I
have
reckon
gone there
97.
would not have watched the race in their life.
Disgusting. They're going over like this, the Ferrari, and like this. Oh, look at me! Piss off, you dickhead! You know nothing.
This is why the
and
Ferrari
again,
people shit me.
Yes, I know.
because there's
I
so
understand.
many of the Ligo
because it's
street.
Ferrari.
Yeah,
I
know.
completely understand. And then the fans as well. People dressing up. Red Bull and Mercedes together. No! No!
What, on the same, what, like a Red Bull cap and a Mercedes
And a
jacket?
Mercedes
Nah,
jacket.
blood.
No.
Nah,
I
blood.
saw it 11 times.
That's like wearing a Carlton cap and a
with the
Collingwood
Collingwood
jacket.
jacket.
Nah.
Disgusting.
That is bad.
Disgusting. And, oh man, I was just getting
should've taken
infuriated.
photos.
But I do have some good footage, and it's not going on the week. But Lando Norris,
Yeah.
absolute lad. I couldn't stand him before because he's about me. But we were giving it to him, right? So come on, they've done the drivers' parade, the lap,
Yeah.
and because we're OB, and because being the way we are, we're hecklers, right?
Yeah.
Lando, how was Russia last year? Where's your win, mate? And he's giving us the bird. And then my brother's go like this. You twat, like that. Bro, I fucking lost it, man.
That's gross.
He responded. And you know what? Banana of the week goes to Lewis Hamilton for being an absolute...
What did he do?
Gee, he's just an individual. He doesn't care about the fans. He thinks he cares about the fans. He doesn't. You're not the goat.
cares
You're a
about
fraud. So you know
You're not the goat, you're a fraud.
Right? So we gave it to him too. We told him to get fucked like that. I've also got footage of that. He'll go up and now we're going to get fucked like that, right? And he goes like this, and he goes like that. He heard it, and he's pointing at us like that. Absolute no respect for that fraud. I'll give you one, but the
Banter.
other 6 I'll take back.
Banter.
But yeah, that was actually a really good weekend. But yeah, and Ferrari again. Go get pissed off back to Maranello, you grub.
That was,
But I don't know.
disgusting.
Yeah, but
Bananas
everywhere.
everywhere.
That's a big
Mine's
mate.
going to broadcasters on TV who call the games but are not actually at the games.
Oh, what AFL?
TV.
Oh, do they?
It's radio you can get away with, right? No issues. TV, you've got to be at the
Because
ground.
you can't see what's going on.
You
only
don't know
see
what's
the
going up
story.
ahead. Or
So that's my banana of the week. I was wondering what it was.
do we know the
Yeah,
actual
okay.
people? Or?
I'm not
Oh,
saying.
okay,
you won't say it.
you work it out.
You won't say
Yeah. Can I say it for you?
You can.
Nah, let's go.
No, that's say but
Fox have done that, so if I have a job at Fox soon,
mate, that was
sorry.
like.
Well, at least you'll say I'll travel up there.
Well, yeah, exactly.
You should, mate. Like we want the best experience. We want like someone who's.
Now no one wants to pay.
I told you everything in Australia is half-assed.
It is. It's
Told you.
becoming
Now no one
like
wants to pay.
That's right.
that. Anyway, this is our favourite.
Ma di che cazzo stai a parlare? Ma di che cazzo stai a parlare a te? Che bello! Ma che cazzo sta a fare? Ma che cazzo sei? Ma che cazzo? Ma che cazzo so?
Ma che cazzo!
Hey, that was a good one.
Yeah.
That was like fucking. Hey,
Lively
listen,
up and
I'm
down.
just going to call this. Let's get straight into this.
We're gonna
Right?
call it
Sometimes you want to
Mucky
do
Cats.
something just to impress everyone.
Yeah.
I call this the proposal that's gone wrong.
Oh no. Oh, I saw this. I saw this during the week. Look at this, Mars. Watch this. 3, 2, 1.
Wait, no, it's coming.
Good. Absolutely laid out. That's it.
Oh,
That's
dear me.
Holy shit, that's a good hit.
Mate.
That was
Come on,
Goldberg.
you could see he was harmless. He's out there with the ring, and they just even if you when you watch that, guys, have a look at the baseball player. He's actually going, that's good. And then he goes, whoa! Lucky
The
he didn't
The Sim.
Hey, he's,
Holy shit, he got fucking ironed out.
can I just say?
Oh, God.
Now listen.
Oh my god.
Some guy in the comments last week, I forget his name, but he said a lot of things, and then he just mentioned one thing that really got me a little
Irked
bit.
you?
Yeah,
Oh, no.
he said to me like, "Oh, Rocco's too old to care," right? And he
That's not very nice.
Yeah, that's right. But let me just say something.
Rocco's too old to care.
Yeah.
God.
What are you on your deathbed?
Well, read the
Jesus.
comment, and
Isn't
you'll
it the
see-
other way around? If the older you are, the more you care? Isn't
Well,
it?
I want to be as cool as this guy.
Okay. Oh no. Oh fuck. How old's this guy?
I don't know, but look at him.
There's
He's got a nice bun, son. Look at him go.
And then he's telling him, lean forward, lean forward.
Hey.
Something happens here.
No.
Oh, look at him go, mate.
There is no
Oh, look at him, mate. Fuck.
There's no way this is real.
That's
Mate,
awesome.
He's gone forever.
Well done.
What a star.
Fantastic.
How cool is that, man? That bloke's been surfing for years, right?
That guy was on a 9-footer.
Are you? Yes, that was big
That's a
time. That's somewhere
9-footer.
like Hawaii.
Yeah, Hawaii.
I think it was an indoor pool. Looked like one of those indoor pools.
Yes.
I've surfed in
Looked like one of
Waikiki
those
Bay.
wave pools. It looked like a wave pool.
Nah, it was huge.
Nah, it looked like a wave pool.
You reckon?
Yeah,
That'd
go
be-
back. Yeah,
I don't know. Anyway, don't worry about it. I've surfed in Hawaii.
Have you?
Yeah.
Waikiki.
Well,
Yeah.
you've attempted to surf.
No, I attempted to.
Did you like? So you're Callie Slater before Callie Slater.
Yeah, no.
Bald-haired imitation. So he's
Yeah, that's
imitating
right.
you.
Yeah, no,
nice.
listen. No, I did surf in thing. I didn't get too far, but I did surf. Hey, listen.
Yeah, we're listening.
What a dickhead. That's what I call this.
Oh God. Oh no. Oh, this is from last
Yes.
year or the year before. Yeah, he stands in the middle of the track. Look, they just go straight past him.
Is that New Zealand?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wellington.
Yeah.
Jeez. I remember that.
That's really
Banned for life.
Yeah, but it's
Idiot.
mate, imagine the horse. Not only he gets hurt, forget it.
Stuff him.
But mate,
The
you
hurt
could have
the
killed
horse?
the horse.
Mate,
Mate, he could have
Jockey.
hurt a whole heap of horses and jockeys.
Listen, I'm just going to give you this bit of advice. Don't be a dickhead. What about this one? Come on, man.
Hello, Mr. George. Hello, Mr.
Oh
George.
no. Oh,
How much
yep.
you pay for the new guy?
I bet you that's when you were
No.
too.
Oh God.
Look at the guys around you. They're just dying. Like, I love the commentary. How much you pay? $20? No, too much. Too much.
Man's got to know his limitations.
Hey, listen. You all complain about how hard life is about a ring. Oh, it's hard. I can't do it. You got to call me a certain way. You don't call me that, do that. My job's hard. I just call this one heads down, bum up.
Okay, head down, bum up. Oh wow, look at this. Jeez. Oh, you're kidding me.
That's just down the road here. Boral bricks. Boral bricks in here.
No union there, mate.
No, mate.
That's the Carlton rebuild.
Look at these blokes, man.
That's incredible.
They're crazy. Great balance. Good call. Maybe they should have
Look at the
covered them.
OH&S.
Oh.
Open shoes.
Beautiful.
No gloves.
Sucking in
No hard hat.
Hey, you know this bloke, you missed it, but just
Yeah, he's sucking it in. He was
No, not only that, he was having a cigarette as he's walking by.
puffing, having a gaff, an Andrew gaff.
That is insane.
That wasn't even like aligned properly too.
No, and they're just walking. Look at the dust, man. I'm telling you.
That's crazy.
That's like Carlton's last 25 years trophy cabinet. There's fucking dust in there.
Tottenham Hotspur.
Well, not necessarily. We did chase glory. Wizard Cup.
Yeah. Yes,
Wizard
that,
Cup.
man.
I'll
I'm
take
telling
it.
you, sometimes
they're
just
crazy.
be happy
Funny story about
with
that.
what you got.
Before we get, there's an old Arsenal player, Patrick Vieira, who's like one of the greatest Premier League players ever. And when he first got to Arsenal, he was French. He came over from Juventus. Oh, no, Thierry Henry came from Juventus.
No,
Maybe he came from Juve, or maybe AC Milan.
Monaco. No.
It was one of the two, anyway.
From
one of the two.
Monaco.
And
No,
he
AC.
didn't know a word of English, right? And our coach at the time, Arsene Wenger, was French, right? So you have to go to English lessons. And Arsenal's chairman at the time is David Dean.
Yeah.
And David Dean could speak French. And after a week or so of being in the club, he went up to Patrick Vieira and said, in French, he goes, Patrick, have you learnt to say anything in English? What have you learnt to say in English? And he just said, oui, David, Tottenham is shit. And then David Dean goes, who told you that? And he just said, Ray Parlour. Ray Parlour's like an Arsenal legend.
Tottenham is shit.
Right, let's just.
Brilliant, isn't it?
Now listen. I know all the Australians out there, like you go, like you got the food. How do you cook the spaghetti and all that, right?
Yeah.
Let's have a look at some cooking school here. This is for you guys.
The Muppet Show, Swedish Chef.
You got a Paul's call?
Yeah.
Hey, Mr. The good spaghetti. The good spaghetti.
The good spaghetti.
Yeah, the good, the gloomy. Give here. Here's your here.
What a show.
Some good old school
What a
Muppet
show.
shows.
Love it.
Muppets. All right, that was Ma Kekasso. Hey, listen.
Yep.
Someone who does know how to cook.
Yep. Schnitz.
Schnitz Northland.
Oh, look at this.
Basic Instinct, the Sharon Stone.
The Sharon Stone.
Gorgeous woman.
The Sharon Stone, mate.
Boy.
And what about this one here? This is
Mediterranean.
this one. About
Mediterranean. Now, did you know the Mediterranean diet apparently is the best diet in the world?
It is.
Well, it's just a vegetarian diet with meat.
And it is.
And I think were they saying that village in Sardinia is where they have the most amount of people who live to 100.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
But it is, man.
Stay
If you
done.
eat that food, man. First of all, like everything's fresh. There's no
Well,
additives to
You're
it.
meant to eat in season food.
Correct.
Yeah.
And the
No
other thing is-
preservatives.
Correct.
And like everyone goes, oil's bad for you, but not when it's fresh and it's in your salad and that. It's actually good for you. It's when you put it in the pan.
What do
and
they
you-
say?
and you cook
Everything
it
in
up, that's when it's
moderation.
bad for you.
Extra virgin olio di olive. Olio di olive.
So everyone get down to
Contorno,
Snits.
contorno.
70% if you're a subscriber, but 25%. Did you just go over to become a member? Like seriously, become a member because seriously, it's coming up soon that we will be getting someone on the couch.
Yep.
And the kicking comp, right, is going to come up in about 2 or 3 weeks.
Correct.
Okay.
Which I'm looking forward to.
Sweet.
All right.
Can I get
So-
involved with that?
Yeah.
I'm a beautiful kick.
I'm a shit kick. I have to admit. All right, but yeah, you can get involved.
I'll beat you all, but anyway.
Here we go. Here we go. All right, we'll see. What is it, a long kick or accurate?
Both.
Accurate too.
Both.
You fucking got some tabs on yourself, haven't you?
Sickening. Anyway.
Wow.
Perfect segue.
Perfect segue. You love it.
Ball's cool.
Ball's cool. We actually do love this thing.
Yeah, I love it too. It's a great segment. Our horse ran today, by the way. She ran third.
She ran third.
She ran
Oh,
well.
did she?
Yeah,
I was
ran
happy
third.
because I collected a few bills, but yeah.
Yeah, she ran third.
Nice,
Yeah, she
that's-
ran well. Yeah.
I'm telling you, the jumper punch horse
Sports betting
we're on a
YouTube,
winner.
Pricks, they put a price bump.
Oh, did they?
winner,
They
yeah.
love putting the price pump on her, mongrels. But she ran well. It's the first time she's running that particular grade, so we're pretty pleased with the performance. We'll get the post race analysis very soon. So I'm not going to be calling that. I'm going to be calling Doherty's goal and Charlie Curnow's goal because twice
again, mate.
Twice. It's happened again. It's happened again.
Well, 3
He's done
times
it
in 2
He's
years.
done it again.
You know how confident I was?
Oh, he was never
When he
missing.
was lining up, he was never missing that.
He's never missing.
All
Now,
right, let's
the
do it.
footage will be in the bottom left-hand corner. Now, I've memorised the footage and I know exactly the passage of play again. Doherty con un'altra 50! Un'altra 50 per Doherty! Allora, calmati. Doherty, da 16, da 55, da 5 e l'ho messa una bomba! Un'altra bomba per Doherty! Un'altra bomba per Carlton! Allora, Ed Kerner con i palloni in centrocampo ha trovato il fratello di lui, Carmelo Kerner con la destra e l'ha messo un'altra bomba per Carlton! Ha messo un'altra bomba per Carlton con la destra, Carmelo Kerner l'ha messa!
That is fantastic, mate. That was the 2 best goals. That was great. Mate, you really... That was pumped, that,
Yeah,
mate. Like, the veins are coming out.
How many bombs have we kicked the first 3 weeks?
Few bombs.
Mate, what's going on?
Umpires are in on it.
Yeah.
Doherty in the first week, Charlie in the second week, Doherty in the third week, Charlie in the third week
In the
again.
third week, yeah. No, we definitely, and they crunch goals too. They're all important when they do them. They're bloody excellent. All right, that was Paul's call. You love it, don't you?
Excellent.
You love
Excellent.
You love it.
mate, yeah.
You love that photo of you on there. That's a sick photo.
Which photo? Oh, the one of me in the
You're
suit.
looking very
Schmick, sharp.
schmick.
Yeah.
I hope people like the jacket as well that I'm donning
It's a
today.
bit, I can't say it, but yeah, pink.
What's up? Yeah, you know, in
Pink's the new
the
black.
old days, right? Pink was a boy's colour and blue was a girl's colour.
Was it really?
Yeah, in the early
changed
1900s,
Who changed it?
people. I don't know. No, seriously, have a look at it. Boys used to
Okay,
be
fair
wear
enough.
as a pink, and they used to wear dresses.
Whatever.
All right, everyone,
Whatever.
Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, like, share, and sub. Everyone get
Thank
on
you,
there. And make sure that you join into Blue Sunday, 8 p.m.
Yes.
Legends, good sticks. This could be the biggest. I'm telling you, you're going to love this. They're like, oh my God.
Could be the legend of the jumper punch.
He is
Not
the
just
legend.
a legend.
Oh, he's the top of the legend.
Could be the legend.
He's the captain.
Yep.
The captain of that squad.
Well, he's the best Carlton captain.
And he's the best Legends captain.
Yeah.
No,
He is.
this is a great interview.
Well played.
What a great. And then Forever Rivals.
Huge.
Let's have a look
Massive.
at this one. You know.
Who plays on your wings, Manny? Good on you, Manny.
That's where Collingwood really are really strong, is their wings, man. They hold their space, and they got a couple of good wingers. Who are they, Manny?
Well, we got the midfielders that are doing it for us, mate.
Who
The
are your
midfielders are doing-
wingers? Name your two wingers.
I can't name them. I don't know. I'm you know, is me naming the wingers going to make the difference, Rocco?
I just want to know that you know anything about the game instead of just sitting there and saying we play a good game. I seriously can get my dog Cleo to give you more insight about Collingwood than what you can. Man, seriously, you can't even name the wingers, mate.
Here's
You
the
can't even name the
coach.
two wingers. I can name you bloody wingers. One
Yeah,
is one of your bloody most decorated players in Sidebottom is one of your fucking wingers, you bloody dumbass.
Well, yeah, but you know what? Though you're talking about side bottom.
Maybe we can get
You
Big
know-
Bagwan to do 7 bounces again.
Hey, that was a great game. I was there that day. Hey,
Yeah, all
I
right.
tell you,
You weren't there. Yeah, all right. Now you're gonna say
I
you
was
were
there that day, mate. Let me.
Hey, you spoke about him before, didn't you? Oh, he's such a good player. We've got the best. Here, mate. This is from a bloody Carlton supporter. Sidebottom and Josh Dacos are your wingers. Yeah. Oh, man. Please do some homework, mate.
I'll tell you what about the wingers.
You know, we got to
You
do
got
11 minutes. I'm sick of this uneducated Collingwood barracker. And again,
Manny cops it.
Poor bloke.
he didn't even know the wingers.
He doesn't even know his back line. Doesn't even know who his team is.
He didn't know the wingers.
Is he going to know the wingers?
No, he didn't know. And he bagged about, like he was bragging about one of the wingers at the start of the show, and then I asked him who your wingers, and he didn't know. And I go, it's the one you were like bragging about.
They're Josh Dacos.
Anyway, hey, make sure you get to the Jumper Punch membership, 17% for all subs. For the Jumper Punch and Blue Ball, 25% for all Jumper Punch members. Everyone get on and make sure you join. All right, and make sure when you do watch Blue Sunday, this bloke is on it.
Yep. Joseph Lutzer.
Okay, in today's episode, Jumper Punch viewers, we are going to one of mine and Rocco's favourite lunch spot, Ruamsat Market. Here is where all the workers come for lunch. So get ready to look at treats and things that you've probably never ever seen. And the smells are incredible, and so is the taste. So here we go. Oh, today's lottery day. Big lottery drawn tomorrow. The Thais love their lottery. You'll see some yummy treats. A lady making some treats. Say hello. So here we are. Oh, my favourite, kway teow. Just a noodle soup. Really yummy. Fresh meats to buy. They love their meat on a stick here. You'll see them here. Predominantly pork. Thais don't eat beef. Dip croissants. Yummy fried chicken, better than KFC. Now these little things here are like a dim sum, but they have a quail's egg inside. Really yummy. But my favourite and Rocco's favourite is it's like a big food court. And as we walk towards it, you'll see that you can get many different sorts of treats. This is very, very, very popular with the Thais at lunch. The Thais love to come together for lunch. You'll see the Chinese influence here. A lot of you will recognise the duck and the pork hanging in the window. See it there.
All right, and that was brought to you by, remember now, that's sponsored by Retired Working For You. So
Retired Working For You.
Yeah, so you ring him up.
That's his tour thing, is it? Yep.
It's his tour thing, and he'll bring you
Great
around and all that. So
Love
just
it.
make sure you go, and he brought us to one of our
Fantastic.
favourite eateries. All right.
Very
hey,
good.
we always do this. Some
comments, good, bad, or indifferent. Lana Owens, she's a star. What an icon, absolute
yes.
legend of our great club, and all kudos to him for facing his demons and slaying them. Good on you, Jimmy.
We're
That's
talking
in
about the
reference to
Jimmy Buckley.
How's it? Might I just say, that was
Very
a fantastic
good
interview
interview. How
you did
good
with
was
him.
it?
He is a ripper.
He was.
He's
was
a ripper.
So good, man.
Such a great storyteller.
He is.
Yeah, brilliant.
I reckon we've
Brilliant.
got to do something else with him because he's that
great.
good.
Maybe we can do Paul and Jimmy punts or something like that, because I know he loves his racing.
gosh,
But
I
anyway,
like that.
Murray McShane. Thank you, Rocco and Vince, or thank you, Vince and Rocco, for interviewing one of the most hard, courageous, skillful players ever to pull on our CFC jumper. He was my idol as a kid. I'm 55 now. Thank you, Murray.
We were just talking about him, yeah.
Clarence Worley. I'm going to be checking out the Forever Rifles pod. Rocco Cook, that Collingwood fan. Anya Manny. Anya Manny.
This way here.
Lone Wolf Ant. All I have to say to Manny, premiership teams don't peak in March.
man.
That is a fair point.
Because he did say that, oh, aren't we premiership favourites? I go, mate, you're premiership
They are.
favourites
They
every
probably
month."
can be.
Very
Mick M, this is Michael Marcucci, I do believe. Bravo, gents, on another awesome show. New segment needs to begin. Mars versus Rocco debate. Barlow picks the topics of the week and adjudicates to pick a winner. Call it Mawakaga. He can be our new producer.
I like it.
Laurie McDonald. Silvani sets up a lot of goals with his kicking into forward 50. DeConing can't do that. Like that call. Good call. Yes. Fair enough. Yes, well done. John M. Another great show. By the way, Rocco, it's Hollands, not Holland. See, now, when you're supposed to add the S, you don't add it.
Now,
That's sickening.
Wait, but I replied to him.
You're a disgrace.
No. That's it, I'm done. No, listen, I replied to him and listen.
You did? Yeah.
Listen.
I'm listening.
Right? What do? I add the S to Northlands.
Okay.
I've got to take it from somewhere.
Well played. Let's have a look at Harry Lederman. I've only just watched the intro of Rocco's rant, and when you are always harping on, take your moment, I think you were referring this week to Harry.
That was last week when he did
yes,
the big
correct,
marks.
yes. And
that's what
again,
I mean.
it happened again.
100%.
Happened again. All right.
And that was our viewers. All right, guys. This has been a big one. It's been a good one. We thank our sponsors. Snits, everyone get down.
Membership, Mars, Rocco,
Membership
Polo.
and all
Get
that.
on it.
Yep.
Get down to the North Melbourne game.
Yes, get there.
There'll be a strong
Rock
crowd.
up.
And if you see us, say hello.
Yep.
And that's it.
3, 2, 1. Go Blues!
There's no way you lose when you go after a dream. You don't. It always leads to something better. Always. All right? Starving artist. I slept on a futon until I was 36. I don't fucking regret any of it. I was dating this woman, and I said I had a spot I had to go do, and it paid $8 at the comic strip during the week. Tuesday night, I went down there, and I came back. I tried out a new bit, and I was doing and afterwards, I was at home in my apartment, and I was doing this silly dance in the kitchen because I had a new bit, and I was psyched because I had gone through this period where I wasn't coming up with any new material. And she was laughing, and then she got a sad look on her face, and I said, "What's the matter?" And she said, "I wish I had a job where I only got paid $8, yet I came home and I did a silly dance in the kitchen." The responsible thing to do is to listen to your heart.